Alright guys, Rich Boy J here, back again with another live stream. You might be surprised to see that things have switched up a little bit here. Behind me is the shuttle that we finished. There is no longer a need for me to be behind that. So today we are back at my table. We're going to be working on Starkiller. But I actually figured, since I didn't do a video on this earlier today, it might be worth it to spend a little bit of the time at the beginning of this stream just working on, or not necessarily working, but talking about the newly officially revealed sets. We have prices, we have official images, and I have a lot of thoughts on them, and I'd love to get you guys' opinions on them as well. So that's what we're going to be doing today. But before we get into that, you know how it goes here on the Rich Boy J live streams. We have a rundown to do, so let's go ahead and do that rundown. In the chat, we have that boy, Leopard Destroyer, Scout Trooper 66, Julian HSSF, Kevin Gormley, Kid Lego Legend, Kappa Bricks, 501st Boy, Axidroid, Comic Bricks, Game Crazy CR, Carmen Rigatova, Tivik Thorn, Eli Does Cool Stuff, N-Bomb 247, Lego Mock by Auri, Chandler Pounds, Galactic 501st Bricks, Kappa Bricks, Will Harper, Christian Weber, Rebel Pilot, Doggo Boy, Galactic 501st Bricks once again, Luck Boy, Matthew T, SW Bricks 75, Drips Beats, Django Bricks, Doggo Boy again. There's a lot of, oh my god, a lot of Doggo Boy in the chat. Global Live Play, Scout Trooper 66, Lego Technical, Henry Pomfret, Techno Union, Nasrak Review, Star Wars fan number 983. That's a very specific number. Alex Schleifer, Omega 24, Brickwall Productions, Bricks Film, some dude named Kedem. Who else? Oh my god, so many people. 5V exclamation point 73, N-Bomb 247, Cormac. Can you guys pick like more simple names to pronounce? Oh my god. Oh, and please don't spam the chat. That's a quick way to get kicked. Even during the rundown. Rads Productions, J4J Films. The chat's just mostly spam at this point. All right, we gotta take care of business. Do I need to make some more mods? Where are my mods that are supposedly handling the spam in the chat right now? All right, there doesn't appear to be any mods, so let's make some mods. Who wants to be a mod? And yeah, we're gonna have guests hop on the Discord. Oh, Techno. I mean, okay, Techno Union's apparently here, but you gotta also handle the spam, my guy. Kappa Bricks, I agree, you are a worthy mod. You have officially been granted the rank of Boyo Knight. Tig's also here like all the time. Tig, you will also be a moderator. Alright. Let's see if we can take care of this spam now. Alright. So, let me go ahead and cruise over to the Discord. I don't know, is there anyone who's actually handling it? Alright, we have a few people over. I just move everyone over. And we can talk about these new sets, because I have some opinions on these sets. Alright, can you guys hear me?
We're good.
Cool!
What up, baby?
What it do? What's poppin', bees? Alright, oh, shout out to Bricks Films for the $2 dono, appreciate that. Yeah, so we got some Lego sets to talk about. Oh, shout out to Alex Schleifer for the $2 dono as well, appreciate that, guys. I really do. I really do. So I got Brick Set pulled up here, and we're going to talk about these sets, because I got a lot I need to get off my chest. I feel like I've been holding it in all day. I literally kid you not, I tried to make a video, a quick video, on these sets this morning before I went to work, but I had so much to say, so I didn't do it. I recorded some of it, and it was going kind of well, and then I was like, you know what, I'm just not going to be able to do this. I need to get this information, these feelings off of my chest. So I'm going to talk a little bit, and then I'll give you guys time. We'll just go set by set. Hopefully everyone in the chat is okay with that. And let's go ahead and get started. First set you guys can see we have pulled up here is the Advent calendar. And I have mixed feelings on this one. I think the builds are good. I think the figures are good, but this isn't what I prefer from an advent calendar. Only because, as of late, I mean, with the May the 4th basically being not what it used to be, and when I say that, I just mean May the 4th we used to get exclusive figures. That is obviously not the case anymore. So it seemed to me that they were kind of like replacing May the 4th with the advent calendars, because in the advent calendars we were getting unique figures that were canon, and that was basically taking the place of the May the 4th for me, which was fine. Like, if we weren't going to get a figure for May the 4th, I at least appreciated us getting a figure, an exclusive figure in the advent calendar. We got the Luke from Octo, and I think the most recent one. And then before that, we got Blue Leader from Rogue One. Thought that was very cool. Oh, shout out to Dreadwing 2029 for the $2.99 donut. He says, "I'm a new subscriber, loving Starkiller base so far." That brings warm feelings to my heart. So,
Hey guys.
when it comes to this advent calendar, like I said, the figures are cool. I think the ugly Christmas sweater figures are cute. You know, it's fine.
Mm-hmm.
But there's no exclusive, like, actual canon figure in this set. So not only does that mean that this year we didn't get an exclusive May the 4th figure, but we also didn't get an exclusive figure in the advent calendar. And I don't like that. I don't like that at all, actually. It's one thing for May the 4th to basically not be what it was before, but for us to also, at this point, not be getting, like, exclusive figures in the advent calendar that are actually canon. Like, I don't... The cutesy, like, Christmas sweater stuff is whatever to me. Like, it's not something I need. It's just, like, an extra thing. But I don't know. Like, I don't like that. I would much prefer if they just didn't do the Christmas sweater stuff and included a figure that was just, I don't know, like, canon and unique to it. So, guys in the call, I mean, how do you guys feel about this? Do you have strong feelings about the figures we're getting?
I feel like the May the 4th in the last few years has kind of sucked.
Oh, absolutely.
I feel like May the 4th is inexcusable, but the advent calendar, I think it's supposed to be much more centered around Christmas, so I see that as fine personally.
I mean, I think in an ideal world, we get a May the 4th figure, and then they'd say the Christmas figures for the advent calendar. But if I had to choose, I mean, because clearly we have to make the choice, right? Either get a May the 4th figure or get an advent calendar figure. I would sacrifice the cutesy, like, special Christmas figure to get an exclusive figure in the advent calendar. That's just how I feel.
Oh yeah, any day. I'd do that any day.
I don't know if you guys heard about it, but there's a rumor that the next, like, for, like, where Force Friday is, it's going to be another one of those, like, Endor Hoth sets.
I mean, as far as I know, there isn't a Force Friday this year.
Well, like, you're going to have, like, an exclusive set, like,
Oh,
at
just
some point, like, another one of that's, like, apparently Bespin or something like that.
Oh, I mean,
Who knows? I want those things. I think they're fine. They have like an exclusive figure. Like if the Death Star thing came with like 9 Nug or something, and like the Endor one came with like, you know, like Endor Han with dual molded legs, like for the turtle set.
Inside printing or something like that.
oh yeah.
Yeah, I think that'd be great. I mean, it's not ideal, but that'd be good. But
It's better than nothing.
the advent calendar is what we're talking about. I don't know. It's just like, since when are advent calendars builders? Let's have a stormtrooper, a droid, and a Sith trooper. Like,
Is there a Sith Trooper in this set? I didn't even notice that.
there's a Sith trooper.
Yeah, there's one in there.
Oh, I mean, I guess I won't complain about that, because the battle pack with the Sith Trooper only has one Sith Trooper in it, so
Yeah.
I don't really mind getting an extra one of those. But I
never really realized what, with the May the 4th, like, without the May the 4th figures, that the advent calendars really have, like, those things that would never be included in a set until now.
yeah, and that was cool. Like, it was like, well, you don't get May the 4th, but hey, we're throwing exclusive figures in these sets. These are figures that, like, we don't really have a set plan to release it in, but this is how you can get it. Like, the Blue Leader, for example, like they haven't made a Blue Squadron X-wing, and I don't get the impression they plan on doing that for a while. So like,
Wow.
that was a great set to put that in. Same thing with Octo Luke. Like the Octo set they did had his like original outfit in it. So like, okay, like here's this other figure that you can get. But that's clearly not the case this year, and that's just a little disappointing to me. Like I don't think it's a bad set. I think if this was released on a year where we got a May the 4th figure, I'd say like this is awesome, this is perfect. But given the precedent that they've set recently, this seems like a disappointment for me.
The
See where you're
BB
coming
letter is nice looking.
Henry Promfred in the chat says, I think when it comes to May the 4th builds, I still think if they came with a figure that would be 10 times better, like for an exclusive Luke in the Snowspeeder outfit. I mean, yeah, that's the thing, right? But it's like, at that point, like, you may as well just you might as well just only do the figure. Like, people are going to be disappointed by the set.
Even care for the set.
Yeah, like, it's like, if just doing the set is disappointing, just doing the figure is great. Doing the figure and the set, like, I don't think people would be disappointed if we didn't get the set if we got a figure. So, like, just from a cost like perspective, it just makes more sense to me to just do the figure.
I feel like even from a kid buying like the set and then getting like the promo, I don't think he's really gonna want that small build. He would probably rather have a cool figure.
Yeah, exactly. Like, who are like that's the thing, right? Like, it's like, who are those for? Like, little kids can't play with them, so they're just kind of whatever, like extra parts, I guess. And like the build is so subpar. Like, I feel like an adult collector, like a person who like only buys UCS sets, like they wouldn't get much out of it either because it's so small and not very well detailed. Like,
I mean, I get why Lego would think that it would appeal to us, but it just didn't end up panning out.
those just don't really hit for me. But we can go ahead and
I think it really appeals to fig collectors more than anything. The
Nope.
May the 4th figures. That's
So
who
it's
it
not
really.
talking about the figures, it's talking about the...
yeah, I'm talking about the actual sets.
Oh, you're talking about the little set. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that doesn't really appeal to most people.
So 501st. I mean, is there anything more we can say about the 501st battle pack at this point? It's not even worth talking about. This set was already revealed.
I think the inclusion of battle droids is definitely great. It's like you can build 2 armies at once.
Oh yeah, I talked about that in my last. I think your question's answered. I love that this comes with battle droids. This is that makes this set so much more appealing to me. Like, it's already great, but that's the icing on the cake. I love that. I really do like that.
Also, the
they-
set
they
shooter
have no,
hierarchy.
And Trevor Carlson in the chat brings up a good point. He says some of the best figures have come in May the 4th promos. Exactly. Like, these are the figures that, like I said, don't really contextually make sense in any set they put out. So it's like, well, how are we gonna get this figure out there? It's an extra. It's like a goodie. I mean, and speaking of that, like, have we gotten a single minifigure polybag this year?
No.
Oh, my camera went off.
I do not believe
It's like a
so.
polybag with stormtroopers with pockets. A Sith trooper with pockets.
Oh my god. But so isn't that weird? Like, this is the first year. I mean, it could happen. It could potentially happen. Who knows? But I mean, we've heard no rumors, no indication that there's going to be one. And this is gonna be the first year in how long? When is the last time Lego did not release like a promo minifig polybag?
It's been a long time. I don't know.
DJ from The Last Jedi.
Hold on, someone just donate.
Solo.
Oh, snap! Shout out to
Yeah,
Ethan
so much.
Blissett. Appreciate that, man.
Yeah.
Solo had those, like, there's the Castle Miner, and then there's Muddy on Solo.
Exactly. So that's what's just so weird for me. Like why is Lego going so out of their way to not give us minifigs? I really don't.
Wasn't the whole Hasbro contract renewed this year? Maybe there was something saying like you can't sell, like even for a promo, do something with a figure exclusive.
That I
might
would.
have something to do with it.
That might actually have something. I would have to, because that's just weird. Like, Lego has done at least like multiple polybags for Star Wars every single year up until this point. And this year there are just none. Tyrek Thorne says 19. I mean, so have they? I mean, is it really 1998? Have they done a polybag? I mean, they didn't have polybags like in '99. Like that was no, not '98. It's been a while. It's been at least like 10 years. I think that's fair to say. Like, I feel like it has to be like a contractual. I would hope it is. I would really hope that they didn't just decide, oh, like what, like who cares about figures? Like just whatever. Like no one cares.
Well, the contract was just renewed this year, so I think they would have had something last year if there was a problem with it.
There was the 20th anniversary Obi-Wan last year, so that was still.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah, so that was. I mean, that wasn't like. That's like the lower tier I feel for like appealing polybag figures, but that was still something. So for there to be nothing this year, I think there has to be something going on. I would really love to get like an explanation on that. It would be very disappointing. But that's the thing, right? So then if that's the case, then it seems to me like they would want to go more out of their way to do like, oh, this is your buildable like indoor thing with Admiral Akbar. Like it's a set, but there's a figure in it too, since we can't just give you a figure.
Yeah. It's
So-
always heard an echo.
It sounds fine to me,
Okay.
in the call at least. But okay, moving forward. If anyone's here wondering, why are you not building Starkiller? I decided to take maybe the first 30 minutes to an hour of this video to talk about these like new sets, these newly revealed sets. Oh, I'm so excited to talk about this one. This AAT, man.
I don't think Brickham said you'd be on this an hour either.
Oh my god. If you guys will let me, I'm just gonna take the floor, because
Alright.
this is grinding my gears. Like, okay, there was an AAT that came out in 2015. It was a tan one, and that thing was ripped apart online, deservedly so. It was not a good looking set at all. It was just not. It was too small, which is surprising for an AAT, because an AAT is like already a small tank. So to make that smaller than it should be is kind of ridiculous. Like, there's no real excuse for that to be smaller than it should be. So then fast forward to this boy. This thing, I am just shocked. I am shocked by the amount of people I see online who are praising this set. I don't know if it's because of the figures. I think it's probably mostly because of the figures, which I don't agree with. I don't know if it's because it's blue.
Lego set and say, oh, there's good figures, that makes it a good set.
Exactly. I think we as a community need to reevaluate the way we talk about Lego sets. Lego sets, at the end of the day, are still Lego sets. The point of these sets are the builds. Battle packs are the exception, and that's kind of built into the name, right? It is a battle pack. You are building figures for battles. So I think it's fair to kind of approach those from a different way. But the point of this set is it's supposed to be an AAT. So if the AAT doesn't look good, then I think that is grounds to call this a bad set. And it does not look good to me at all. Not only are they using those same weird bubble fender pieces on the bottom of it, which are just not the right shape, and I don't understand why they use them, because they've done it twice before, and they got it right twice, but now they're not doing it, and I don't understand that at all. That's the first thing. Exactly. That's the first thing I look at this, and I'm like, why is this like this? This makes no sense to me. But furthermore... Yeah, I don't understand it. But furthermore, like, the turret design on the top looks awful. The gun on the top of it is, like, comically huge. Like, why is that top section so big? It looks so silly to me, and I do not understand why it looks the way it looks. And
It looking silly. It looks like it could belong to one of these like 4+ series sets.
exactly, yeah, it's all like bloated and like it's like a caricature of an AAT. It's like the Clone Wars AAT is already stylized, but this is like triple stylized. It just does not look good to me. I get that some people are just
My boy, Rick O'Pimus, he said it looks like an inflatable.
yeah. The bottom edges of it look like a pool inflatable. Oh, shout out to Lord of Bricks, by the way, in the chat. He says, "Yo, what's good, boyos, Jay? I contribute to the cause, Jay. How about the new sets, Jay? They are insane. Tell us how you really feel." I'm going in, dude. But yeah, that cannon is just way too big. This thing is just so weirdly proportioned, and I don't understand why people are praising this set. It literally makes no sense to me. You know what? Like, I wouldn't be surprised if LEGO released another MTT that looked exactly like the 2014 one, and that one takes a lot of crap too, but they made it blue, and everyone would love it just because it's blue. I would not be judging by the way that people are acting towards this, I would not be surprised if that were the case.
I'm like 100% sure it's just because people love those figures, especially the Ahsoka Trooper and...
So let's talk about those figures. That Ahsoka Trooper is atrocious.
It's fine. Like, it's
okay.
It's alright.
I don't think it's the worst they could have done, but I think that's kind of bad.
Okay, my eyes still haven't adjusted to the white hips.
the white hips are.
If you use the regular like episode 3 helmet that they did for like the 212 battle pack, it would be like better.
I think the helmet is something we're just gonna have to get used to because they were one way for so long. I don't really mind the trooper. I think honestly, like my standard for like Lego clones are so low at this point because we've been starved for them so long. Like, I will take whatever I can get when it comes to these clone troopers.
Out of Ahsoka, what do you think? People are like crazy.
I think the Ahsoka's a good figure.
It's the next day Filoni or something.
I know, right? I turned the people up on Discord. I hope you guys can hear them a little bit better now.
Guys,
Thick Ventures says that AAT is built like my body.
Oh my gosh. Oh boy.
Yeah. So yeah, and that's kind of a problem with the Ahsoka figure. They've done 2 of the Togruta Leku head things. There's the original like young Ahsoka one, which is obviously small. It's like season 1 Ahsoka, and then there's this one that's like Rebels Ahsoka. So she's aged, and her Leku are much longer. They should have just made one in the middle. I can understand why they didn't. Like, this one is close enough. They could use
season 1.
You think they should have used the season 1 one?
I think they could, because the season 1 works as well for like season 5 or season 4.
But this is season 7. Whoever's digging through parts right now, if you can mute yourself, that'd be fantastic.
Oh, sorry about that. I was moving something.
No, you're good.
Oh no, it's just way too long. It goes down her body way too far.
Yeah, I mean, it does. Don't get me wrong. It absolutely does. But it's a trade-off. Like, I can understand why they wouldn't want to make a brand new one just for this. Like, I can understand that. I would prefer if it were shorter. But this is, I'm okay with this.
Thing is, for the season 1 Ahsoka one, they couldn't even do that one because it's got molding on it to fit with her little tiara. It's got like triangles in it. Like, Ahsoka wears like different like tiaras. She's wearing like a Mandalorian one in this, and it's just printed on it. The season 1 Ahsoka has these little like triangles going across like her hairline, I think.
Oh yeah, she does.
Someone brought up
have worked.
Someone brought up like something. He said like, how big was like compared to Shock T's from the Clone Wars?
Is it not the exact same piece?
It's the same piece.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure
it's the same piece.
It's literally the exact same piece.
It's different.
The difference with Shock T is Shock T's like, it's kind of weird the way they do it. So with Ahsoka, her like what do you even call her headpiece printing? Like stops like right here, like right above her eyes. Shock T, they take the red printing up onto the actual mold, so it looks smaller.
Make it like its forehead.
Yeah, her forehead's on the actual thing. Shout out to Ethan Bassett again. He says, "Are you gonna use them big round slope pieces on your Django Slave one?" I didn't even think about that. Holy crap! Shout out to Ethan Bassett. I did not even think about that. So if you have no idea what he's talking about, on the UCS Slave one that I did for Django. There's these 2 pieces, the pieces from the AAT that didn't come in dark blue, so I had to have them in gray on my Django Slave 1. But now they're in blue, which is awesome. Like, I didn't think about that. I'm actually kind of happy about that now. Thanks for mentioning that.
Maybe a Django Django Fett Slave 1 soon.
Oh,
He's like, actually, this set's great. I love this set.
you know what, guys? Remix. This AAT is beautiful. No, I'm kidding. No, that does not redeem the AAT. But yeah, I
If we get ourselves a Django Slave 1, I think I'll be happy though.
Oh, that would be very cool.
Yes.
That'd be pretty sweet. But yeah,
It's been too long.
AAT is not it, Chief. Guys, we need to.
The thing that is it, Chief, is coming up soon, I believe.
Oh, okay. All right, let's move forward. What we got here? Oh, the Night Buzzard.
Oh.
Oh.
So
this is actually a decent. I think it's a good looking set. I think this and the AT-AT are the best looking sets of this wave. It's hard for me to talk about this set because I can barely remember what it looked like from the film. And it's not because I wasn't paying attention, it's because it barely showed up in the film. So I can hardly critique this set because I just don't remember it, which is
I
depressing.
only really remember one scene with it when it was like hiding behind like this one thing and like followed them, I'm pretty sure.
Right, yeah,
was, like,
exactly.
Yeah.
And you saw the back of it.
Will Harper says can't fit all the knights in there. That does not surprise me. It doesn't look like it's probably big enough to fit maybe one extra figure beyond the 2 knights that we get. But that's what's so depressing about this set is it's so hard for me to care. Like I can go in on that AAT because I care about it. This, meh. Like I don't, whatever. Like.
Wait, what are we talking
That's pretty accurate.
It is
We
pretty
see
accurate.
so little of this that
I don't really like
there's
the
no
dark tan
attachment
on
to
it, though.
Okay, so Trevor Carlson says only 2 knights. LOL. I've seen people make this this complaint. So how do you, and I can see it from both sides. So I'd love to know how you guys feel about this because these are the 2 knights that we didn't get. So if you have the other set, they came in 1 other set. Oh no, 2 sets. The Dorito TIE Fighter and the newest Kylo shuttle. So if you get this, you can have a complete group of Knights of Ren. So that's
One
cool.
also
I
came
think that's
with,
kind of ridiculous
the
that they did that.
Dorito And yeah, never mind.
So
I think the Knights of Ren came in more than just the Kylo shuttle and.
They came in the TIE dagger and the shuttle.
yeah, that's what I said.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it
Oh,
came
someone
in
says
one
and Poe. Did one really come in Poe's X-wing? I do not remember that at all.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah, one.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
What's his name?
I think that's kind of stupid that they're just spreading them out in sets so then people will buy all the sets just to get the.
I mean,
It's a good tactic.
I mean, yeah,
I
it's definitely
mean,
a good
with like
tactic.
the Infinity Stone.
I'll tell you why I really don't mind it. I really don't mind it because I don't even care that much to get the Knights of Ren anyways. Like, if they just never made this set and never made these figures, it wouldn't make a difference to me. Because once you hardly see this ship, you hardly see the Knights of Ren. So who even cares? Like, I mean, I don't know. Some people might care. I personally just don't. It's just not that big of a deal for me. It's cool.
It seems like the trend is that we're gonna be getting like a $70 set with 3 figures in it every wave.
That is so. That's another thing. Just the figures selection in this wave, I think, is kind of ridiculous. It's like the 501st Battle Pack filled up the figure quota for everything else, so they had to take from the other sets in this wave to balance things out. Like $70 and
They had
3
to put some
figures.
bad in there.
Exactly.
Wave was too good. They're just like, Safar, Anakin, and Obi-Wan.
Lego
Burns on the
giveth
wall.
and Lego
Remember?
taketh. What's up, Shadow Bricks Productions?
Did we go over the Anakin Interceptor already or no?
No, not yet. We're gonna get there. We're gonna get there.
It's not 2017.
Oh yeah. It's also not
Did that come out in
2005.
2017? Yeah.
All right, so yeah, I don't have very many strong feelings about that set. If I would love it if I cared, but I cannot bring myself to.
Don't really like the dark tan on it.
On this,
It's fine.
this is
Oh, Rickopotamus is here.
Oh boy.
all right. So let's talk about this General Grievous Starfighter. I think it looks
for $80.
it looks
$80 is ridiculous.
I will say it looks fine. Like it looks good. That
I
price
honestly
though.
think the last one looked better. The gold is stupid and pointless. Also, why is Tig Biddy's a mod now?
we were having some spam problems, and there were no mods in sight, so we needed. I had to give out some promotions.
Yeah, I got promoted. Thanks, Jay.
Oh yeah,
it's like
congrats.
promoted.
But yeah, the price on this thing is insane, and it's still only 3 figures. Like, that is ridiculous. That is ridiculous.
What's with the flower pieces on the side of it, though?
Yeah, that's what I was
I
thinking.
don't know. Well, that doesn't bug me. That's like Grievous detail, but I'm just mad that it's $80. I literally care about nothing else.
I think it's a fun set, but for the price point it's at,
Well, not even. I don't get why they threw in a stupid airborne. Like, nobody was asking for airbornes. Nobody ever asked for airbornes.
I agree. Yeah, the airborne trooper of this set is kind of a slap in the face, I won't lie. I just want to find an actual picture of Grievous' Starfighter so we can... Because I have no just good memory of it, but... I mean, there's some gold-ish stuff on it. That's not completely just random.
I like yellow lighting, actually.
Here you can. I mean, this is a model, but okay. So this is, I guess, what those flowers are supposed to be.
Oh, okay.
There is a little bit, and I think I see what it's supposed to represent, but it's too far forward.
I think macaroon tiles would have looked better.
Yeah, I can see what you mean. I mean, I can forgive them for that. Like they tried to
Canada.
They tried to throw in some accents. Trevor says it'll be all over clearance at Walmart. Oh yeah, for this price? Oh my god. I think $60 is expensive but realistic for this. $80 is just out of control.
I think
remember that
even
scene?
for 60 for me, I think that's still kind of overpriced.
I feel like 50 would be
like I said, 60 is still expensive, but that's realistic. Like,
I think it should be the same price as the AAT. They're around the same size, and it has less figures.
Oh my! Don't even get me started on that.
Realistically, you know it would be $30.
Yeah.
Wait, I thought the AAT is 40.
Apparently, it says it's 11.5 inches long, so I think it's maybe a little bit bigger than you might think it is.
Yeah.
But I still think 60 is good. If this thing had like 3 more figures, I could more realistically see $80. Just
bro, if it had a Watt Tambor,
I mean, Watt Tambor would be cool. I wouldn't expect that. I think that if there's one figure they absolutely could have and should have included in this is Tian Midan.
Cody.
Oh, but Cody would be great too. But I think Tian Midan just makes so much, like, what other Cody at least, like, you can put him in other things. You have options with Cody. Tian Midan, like, where else are you gonna put him? Like, who knows?
Wait, who's that?
I like to call him the Inquisitor's dad.
He's the teeth guy. Here, I'll pull up a photo.
Oh yeah. When he landed on Utopal.
He's like 4th level, thousands of battles.
I think that would have been a
Love
cool.
that scene. It's like he just leans in to whisper to him. He's like, "Help me."
Yeah. Yo, I had
Look at his
nightmares
teeth,
about
though.
these teeth when I was younger.
Bro, you
Look at
see a
these teeth.
dentist.
Look at these teeth, bro.
His head looks like one of the Sith troopers.
Hey, does anyone remember the scene from Solo where the one guy's like, "Does she have sharp teeth?" when they're talking about it?
Oh, yeah.
That's his perfect match.
This is Rio Durant's best friend.
His head looks like a Sith trooper's helmet.
Oh, it does act. This man really got pinstripes on his head.
This guy inspired so much more future Star Wars content.
But yeah, I think this just would have been a fantastic figure to include here. Like, he's kind of memorable, and it would just have made sense to put him in here.
I was actually kind of hoping for him when I first.
I was too. I thought that would have
it.
been. I thought that would have been a really good inclusion for here.
Right, I think the next set is set.
Ted Eggs says,
Wait,
it
we
scared
need
me
to talk
so
about
bad
the
when I was a
figures.
kid. Oh yeah, do you guys want? Oh my! This Obi-Wan.
Remember that scene when
Obi-Wan really
Obi-Wan
thought he
on
was
fire?
gonna get away without getting the smoke. Okay, Lego.
Literally and figuratively.
What I know, right? What is going on with these figures? Does anyone in the chat or right now? Do you remember the video I did? I think it was earlier this year, titled "Is Lego Getting Lazy with Minifigures?"
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah, I remember that video.
And I talk about this exact same thing. Like I specifically brought up how they have X-wing pilots in the Snowspeeder, and like Leia from Cloud City, they just gave her like beginning of the movie hair. It wasn't even the right hair. And they're still doing stuff like this, and I just don't understand why. Mustafar Obi-Wan does not belong in this set. This is so ridiculous.
But Blue Brick fixed him. It's on his Instagram.
Yeah, you
He
should
did,
see that
Photoshop.
Was it Blue
Shout out
Brick
to
who did
Blue
that?
Brick. But
Took
like,
him,
like, what is this? Like, why would what? Like, come on.
If you want to put Blue Brick's thing on the screen, it's like one of the most recent messages in general. Discord.
Yeah, in Cantina.
Really nice.
I would have to.
it's right there.
I can't show it right now only because I'd have to like change like which window I'm capturing, and I don't feel like doing that. I mean, if you just I'll fix it right now. Watch this, guys. Oh, not Obi-Wan's hut. Look
Here, I
at this!
think I
Boom!
just put
Look at
Bluebeard's
this!
link
Look at these Obi-Wans. I think this is the most recent one. Look at that! Perfect. Not scorched. Like what is going on? Like, come
Even
on.
if they would have included the older one of him, I would have been fine with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. No, but I don't know, man. This ain't it, man.
That ain't it, Chief.
All right, let's move on. AT-AT, not too much to say other than these figures. Once again, these figures. That is not a snowspeeder pilot. That is an X-wing pilot. Does not belong in this set. Why are they doing that?
But everyone else is pretty fine.
So the only other problem I have
Pilot?
is I can't. You guys can't really tell, but they changed the helmets on the AT-AT pilots, and they're supposed to have red logos on the helmet, and it was fine before, but they changed it to black, and I don't know why, because it was fine before. It's like, oh, like for this, this is what I don't understand. This is what's so puzzling about this. Like, we'll reuse the wrong figure, but when it comes to the right thing, we won't reuse it. We'll make something new that's wrong. I don't get it.
They tried to fix figures they did not need to fix.
That is just baffling.
Yeah, like I literally just don't get
When
it.
you're designing something, you bring up the reference in.
Let me.
Then
Someone asked, how is it
if you're
not a
redesigning
speeder
something,
pilot?
you bring up the old design, and you're like, hey, that's the old design. Hey, that's the reference image. Huh.
Okay, let me for those of you who are confused about this is what a snowspeeder pilot Lego figure looks like. White gloves, it has a poofy collar, and the torso print's a bit different. The tubes are different on it. This is the X-wing pilot that's in the set. The black gloves are the dead giveaway, and the torso is also the X-wing pilot version of it. I wish I had a photo of both of them next to each other. Unfortunately, I don't. But you can tell here. This is what the X-wing jumpsuit looks like. This is what the snowspeeder jumpsuit looks like. They're small differences, but they were different enough for Lego to make this at some point, and they were doing it for a while. But they just don't do it anymore, and I don't understand that at all. But when it comes to like the AT-AT pilots, it's like,
Stupid.
oh, let's just make the helmet wrong, even though we had it right before. There's just weird little stuff like that that's like what are we doing here? It's almost like, I wouldn't be surprised if it were the case that like they've made figures so detailed at this point that it's like they have to deliberately like change things and make them wrong just so they can change it back down the line to be like, oh yeah, like it's correct now. Like it's almost like they're changing things just for the sake of changing it to have something new.
Stormy had a question. He says, why aren't the new AT-AT pilots same style as the new Stormtrooper helmet?
Like with the tubes? Or with dual molding?
No.
Probably.
I think he used the tubes, maybe.
I'm not sure.
Or just like the way the eyes are printed. Who knows? I don't know.
Oh, he
Garrett
did
said
dual
if they
molding.
made them perfectly accurate every time, they'd have nothing to change down the line to sell the same sets over again. But it looks so stupid to go backwards though. It's like they got it perfect, and then they were like, "Let's just do it wrong now." Like what?
Yeah.
Wait, Techno was saying something.
When was the last AT-AT?
2014.
14.
2014. Okay.
I think it deserved a remake for the.
And it's not like kids are going to be looking at this one.
I'm fine with another
6 years
AT-AT.
ago. Some kids getting this set probably weren't even born back then.
Yeah, that's fine. Like AT-AT is like iconic enough.
I think you're
That's
starting
that's
to collect.
collapse.
This is a great set to get because you get some iconic figures.
That's true. Set all around is pretty good. Build is good.
There's only one thing that excites me about this set, and it's the fact that Darth Vader has arm printing. That is
Oh yeah.
that is literally it. Like when I first saw this set, I was just like, I mean, I have the old one, so what is there for me to get excited about? I get that some people don't have the old one, so they're like, okay, cool, like I'll get this one, and that's fine. It's a good set. It was a good set back then. They've improved it more now, so it's better. Like that's fine. That's whatever. But the fact that the minifigure selection was exactly the same as the last set, I thought was ridiculous.
No. The hood on Palpatine is different.
I'm not saying. I mean, it's obviously not the exact same figures. I'm just saying it's the same characters. There's nothing. There are no
What's
new
up with
characters.
Palpatine's lightsaber being in?
That is weird. I didn't even notice that. Oh my god. That is,
Wait, why?
What?
I guess we had a previous fan
No,
design.
that's not his weapon. The brick separator is his weapon.
Oh my god. That is pretty funny. The
And
Vader
the
arm
city-
printing though is I'm very happy about that.
glorious.
Will Harper in the
What's
chat
up with
said this whole
arm
wave is good for
printing?
me because I got back into Lego in January. I could see that.
I think this
What's
is
up
another
with
good
this?
like starting to collect again.
Oh yeah. Yeah,
That's
'cause
another
you
good
get,
set to get with the
With the
off
five-
AT-AT.
yeah, you
Battle
get
Pack?
Vader,
What's up with that
the Emperor,
door?
and like Jedi Luke. Like I could see. I mean, I could see why this would be a set you'd want to have often.
What's up with that door?
I would pick up this set, but I already have all these figures, so it's not really too necessary for me.
But bro, arm printing.
What's
I
up
only
with the
have
door?
Luke, so
Is that-
I'll buy the whole
Yeah,
set just
yeah.
for $100 just for the arm print.
What's wrong with the door?
Jay, someone asked if you'll be
They
doing
entered
reviews.
through like a.
Well, I'll be doing
Vader.
reviews. I'll do a full rave review for these sets
Okay.
for sure.
Like it's not Palpatine's Senate office. It's the Death Star.
I mean, I don't. Do we
know.
ever actually see what? This,
actually, would you
what the
guys have
outside of this
rather
door
gotten the
looks like?
Palpatine's arrest set?
Oh,
instead
for
of the-
sure, dude.
Oh,
Palpatine's
I
right.
missed out on that set.
Same here. Those figures are worth so much right now.
Oh, I have this
Really?
figure.
do we
Yeah,
ever
they're all
actually
worth, like,
see the
20
outside? I don't think we
yeah.
ever actually see the outside of this room, so they can make this look like whatever they want. I guess. Like I don't mind.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
Right. I think the next set is the best set. I
Are
could be
you
wrong.
happy now?
Saving the best for last. Oh, yay!
Oh my first name, last name. Please stop spamming the chat.
This set looks way better than I thought from that original
Glorious.
blurry.
This is a good. I think this is a good looking set. I think the interior is lackluster. Like the interior.
Wait, what's the interior?
It's a cockpit that can fit one person, and then a small cargo area in the middle, and that is it.
Wait, really?
I
There's
am
so much
dead
space
serious.
in that thing.
Yeah, but it's like
That's like
walls aren't gonna
10
be-
studs that they can do interior.
Yeah.
But the walls aren't going to be those plates. They're going to have some sort of like Technic.
Still, the walls are 16 studs long. Like, they have plenty of space.
They
Briggs
do.
Films. Shout out to
You're
Briggs Films for the $5 dono. He says, "Guys, just started collecting again in like January, and all the sets are good for me." This one, I mean, I don't have very strong feelings about it. What I will
The
say,
thing is, the Brick Whiz, he said that this needs to be like a Lego.com exclusive or like a Galaxy Edge exclusive.
I don't understand why people say like, why do we want more exclusives? Like, what is? How does that help anyone?
I mean, I just really don't think it's necessary to be on store shelves.
But if they're gonna make the set anyways, it is much more advantageous for us for it to not be exclusive. Like it's one thing to say, oh, I don't think this is worth making, and that's fine. But if they're gonna make it anyways, like make it widely available. Like
That's
I don't
true,
know.
so then we can get it on clearance.
Like exclusives are just so anti-consumerist. Where like I would never be like, oh, I want this to be exclusive. I want to pay more money to buy this. Like no, like if they're gonna make this anyways, like
I think what people are saying is they're just like, I can see this being exclusive. Like I can see this only.
I mean, yeah, I mean,
being on
I
Death.
can, like, I could see that happening. I wouldn't prefer it. I wouldn't look at
want
this and
that.
be like, oh, this is dumb. This should be exclusive. I want to pay more money for
beautiful.
this. I just don't
me first
understand that
say.
mentality.
Set is beautiful.
I will say, I'm looking forward to this guy because he kind of looks like the albino Mon Cala guys that are behind Radis in Rogue One.
The
Yeah.
chat.
I always like when we get new alien heads.
Oh, for
So
sure.
is that let me think. That girl, the resistance girl, is she? Does she have a new hairpiece?
Why is it
Dual
okay?
molded.
Oh, here we go. These guys. I mean, it's not perfect, but now, like, if you want to do the bridge of the profundity, you at least have an option for these guys. So I like that.
Yeah.
All right, moving. Oh yeah, and then there's this girl with blue hair, and a green
Pretty great.
gonk droid,
And a gonk droid.
and
Even
another
like
droid.
terrible looking.
Yeah, and a
droid.
droid.
This is a good set
Gonk droid,
for
not
background characters, I would say. Like, if you want
Ooh,
like
that
a
droid's cool,
unique
too.
resistance officer torso, boom. You want some like unique droids in the background, boom. You know, whatever.
What's
Wait,
the set's
did
price?
you show the interior?
This is $100. I don't think the picture's here, but I can find one real quick.
I think they're not giving us enough
I think they're
money for what we're
Wait,
buying.
how much
I
is
mean,
it?
enough
One-
figures for what we're buying.
120.
100.
Oh, okay.
Yes,
that's
it's
fine.
100. But this is part 1 of the interior. This tiny cockpit, and this is part 2 of the interior. This
Oh, that
4
is
stud,
tiny.
like that's ridiculous.
What?
That's ridiculous.
I mean, it's. But what is that compared to the U-wing? It's like basically the same.
The U-wing, for what? Okay, yeah, but the U-wing is cheaper. The U-wing is supposed to have a smaller interior from just based on what it is, and this is also just like a big box. So you have, by definition, more ability to play around with the interior.
Alright, I'm making a mock of this. It's going to be minifig scale and probably won't make instructions
Okay,
for it.
it's not that small. I'll probably just add a few studs on the sides of the interior.
I think we could have used a couple more figures on it, honestly.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Because I think like $100 set should have
The
at least
Razor
6-7
Crest is-
figures.
Way better than I originally thought, honestly.
I think it looks okay. I think it's just.
I honestly don't like
I mean,
it.
it looks fine, but they managed to make it. I mean, it has a really good interior. The
Oh,
way
I
they did
hate
that.
the interior is probably the thing I dislike the most about this.
What? You
Look at
can
the-
open literally everything.
Yeah,
That's the
okay.
bad
Look,
part
I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you
It's
exactly.
not a bad part.
No, look here. I got you, bro. I would never lie to you.
Uh-huh.
This is something I hate that Lego does.
Except about episode 8, but
Okay.
Whatever.
what's wrong with being
I didn't
able
know
to
there's a
open
bed
it?
in there. Oh, remember that escape?
Oh, what is that?
Okay. Where is it? Oh my god.
I don't think they have a photo of the whole interior.
They do.
Oh, there you
There's just one photo I'm looking for. Here we go. This. I hate this. I hate this so much. I hate this so much. Using the interior to like for missile storage is so annoying to me. I hate
Well,
that.
they do that on
Your
everything.
Imperial Star
That doesn't
Destroyer?
make it
Also, at
good.
least they actually put it where the missiles go.
No,
Like-
like no, hold up, no.
They could have done something way better in there.
Yeah, they could have
Not
done
really.
literally
There's 2
anything
studs
else.
of space. There is 2 studs of space.
Well,
What
they
are you
could have
supposed to
moved some stuff around in there.
They could have made
figured
this
it out.
like
do? We
the
don't
gun
know that. We
closet.
don't have the set yet.
They could have made this like the gun closet. They could have
Okay,
made
okay,
this.
okay. Jay, you said you hate the interior. This is the tiniest room of the interior. That's not a reason to hate the whole thing.
Okay, I hate
Like,
this about.
do we
the
really need a
interior.
bed for the Mandalorian? We don't even see
Yes,
that in
because
there.
that's actually in the Razor Crest.
Yeah, but to use the entire interior for that, I think is kind of ridiculous.
I think the gun rack is like 10 times more iconic, or the room that Baby Yoda was in.
Well,
It'd
okay,
be
you
way
can
more
add
cool.
that in if you want.
Yeah.
Matthew
Where's
with
the-
donation.
Oh, shout out to Matthew T. He says, "I'm just hyped for that green gonk droid."
I agree with you there, man.
And
Yeah.
one other thing about the set, I think the figures are good. Otherwise, the Mandalorian, that's kind of just Lego
I
being
wanted
lazy.
Khalil. If we had Khalil, I think it'd be perfect.
Cool. That would have been a good inclusion.
Mm-hmm.
It's a cool wheel.
In my opinion, I just think the whole like exterior of the ship is kind of ugly.
Well,
I
it's
agree.
ugly in universe.
No, it's the
I think
actual Razor
too many
Crest is
stickers.
much smoother and sleeker than.
Well,
what they've
okay,
done
but
here.
Lego doesn't tile off everything, and they never have.
No, it's not just studs. I'm just talking about the way the angles flow together. Like
Yeah.
think about like X-wings.
All
Right?
right,
Like
Jay, we
X-Wings.
I think
know
the whole
your
middle
Razor
part
Crest
is
is
not good.
perfect.
I mean, this literally has nothing to do with my build. This is just like I'm looking at this set and I'm telling you how I feel about it.
Well,
The
okay,
engines
what?
are
I
comically
don't think they
small.
could have cleaned it up much more.
They absolutely could have. I think the engines are
Maybe,
comically
maybe with
small.
those engine things, those are pretty rough.
But like,
I think the
they're-
whole
they're
top
way
part
too
in
small.
between the engines looks kind of weird.
I don't know. It's
I think it's overrated, honestly.
very overrated.
I think people are excited
like
to
that
get a Razor Crest, and that I'll say that I think this set is clearly rushed. I would say
Yes.
that.
Yeah.
The Baby Yoda doesn't look
selection,
like they spent
the
too much
bottom.
time molding it.
Your selection of the bottom shows what it's marketed towards. Hey, remember the main character of The Mandalorian? Oh yeah, Baby Yoda. He's first.
Yeah.
They
It's
could
obviously
spend a little bit more
marketed.
time on the mold of him, I think.
I agree. It's not perfect. Okay, so I actually just realized something. I think this is a good thing. So the bed is on one side and the laser thing's on the other side. So I do like that they use that space on the other side to actually do something. All right, and I guess that concludes my TED Talk.
Yes, there.
Rough.
Oh my god, my computer's lagging so hard right now. Out of nowhere.
Like,
Hey, Jay.
Delayed.
Say that again? Holy crap, what's happening?
No,
Yeah.
Fucking-
Kick Bruce.
some
Bob Ross said rip.
Alright, can you guys hear me right
TikTok.
now?
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm going to I don't know why this happened. I want to restart my computer real quick. If you can type this in the chat, I would appreciate this. And let them know we're done with the set review. I'll be building on Starkiller once I get back.
Alright.
Alright, appreciate that. Give me one I'll be right back.
Stream's lagging pretty hard.
I'm not even live right now.
Oh yeah.
I shouldn't be.
Here.
Everybody's saying you're loading. That's weird.
Wait, so
Wait,
if
it
this
says
is
you're
a
live
dev
right now.
channel, I can spam, right?
I mean, I'm not like broadcasting anything right now.
Okay.
Oh, maybe I am. Holy crap.
Oh
Can
no,
get-
you are.
Okay. All right,
I see like you're
Oh yeah.
typing
I
on your
can
computer.
see some bubble wrapped stuff.
All right, here we are. Sorry about that, guys. We're back to actually build. All right, let's get it started. Yeah. So I bought a bunch of 16 by 16 plates from Bricklink. They were not cheap, but they were very
How much are they?
useful. This I paid at least like $1.40 for each of these.
Huh. You
They're
know,
just so useful.
one
I
by
have so
five
many of
by
them, I'm looking
6
forward to
window
using
panels cost that much, $1.40.
Say that again.
1 by 5 by 6 like clear window panels.
Oh, that's a pick-a-brick part.
Wait, really?
Yeah, I got
It is, but it's still expensive online.
I have a cup right.
I just ordered 7 off Bricklink and it cost like $10.
You talking about these?
Yes.
Bro, I would have sent you some. I have so many of these.
Dang it.
Dude, I was gonna order some, and then I was like, I have to spend like $20 just to elevate my X-Wing. Those, I was like, I'll just use a different clear part.
Yeah, dude, it's a pick-a-brick part.
Order off Bricks and Pieces. No, because Bricks and Pieces is the most confusing site in existence.
Oh my god, it's really not that hard, bro.
It really is, because you have to search up the individual item numbers and then
Or you
paste
can
them
just
in,
look
and
through
then it gives you a
500
different
pages.
part anyway.
Will Harper says, Jay, how many Lego pieces go miss? Well, you mean like off a display or like? I mean, if you mean like off the pick-a-brick wall, like I would never know. Like, there's so many of them.
Hey, how much are those 16 by 16 plates? Because I was trying to find some of them in tan, one of my mocks, and they were really expensive.
I have a ton in tan.
I paid
They're
$1
having signed for $50.
I paid $1.40.
They're on bricks and pieces, I think, for like 75, maybe even. I think they're a lot cheaper on bricks and pieces.
You said how much? $1.75?
I around $1, I'm pretty sure.
Interesting.
On bricks and pieces. I ordered some a long time ago, like a couple of years ago.
I'm trying to find some cheap ones because I need like 40.
I love that part though. I have like 20 of them just sitting around being ready to be used.
I bought so many of these recently. Like, I need them.
Is the cheapest color of them that blue?
It was just the cheapest. I think the person that had a lot of them. Green is usually the cheapest color I see, but I needed a decent amount. What's up?
Jay, my new favorite Lego piece is the 1x1 round plate with the hole in the middle with the bar on the side.
Oh yeah, it's a good piece. Oh yeah, that's for the engines. Okay. I see.
I use like at least 100 for like each little engine.
Oh my god.
There's so many.
The reason I have so many of those, like the 16 by 16 plates, is for my Octo. They'll be super useful because they're strong.
My webcam.
Wait, so I have a question. What exactly are we building right now?
The prison from Starkiller base.
Autofocus is being really whack.
Yeah, I'm working on that right now.
Huh. What lens do you have?
This is my webcam this is connected to. My normal camera is...
okay. Because I was like, Nikon lens shouldn't be doing that.
Yeah, no, my normal camera is what I'm using for my face cam.
I might switch it, honestly.
What do you mean?
Have the bigger picture, the DSLR.
Oh my, why is this happening? I don't even know why this is happening. Hold on.
Dude,
Wait, were you playing the complete saga under that? Because it's a continued game.
No, that's just his background.
That's the background, yeah.
Oh. I was like, you're always on the complete saga.
Bro, complete saga is the only way to do it. Can I turn off the... Hold on.
So, while we're having technical difficulties, I will self-plug. I just released a new announcement video announcing a Q&A series, so if you guys want to ask me random questions, go do that.
Okay, I turned off autofocus. No one wants to ask you questions about your stupid mock.
It's not even about my mock. If you want to ask me any stupid question.
No one wants to ask you stupid questions.
Well, actually, 5 people do, but like no one else does.
Aww.
Jay's gonna go over there with an alt and leave the stupidest question he can think of.
I'm like, what's 2 plus 2? Alright, here we go. Sorry about that, guys. Tyrek Thorne says, do you like the new Mario sets? I have no opinion on them. I'm not a Mario fan in the slightest. They mean nothing to me. The fact that there's no minifigures, I would say, is lame. I ain't down with that.
No, but there's electronics, so therefore it is a good set.
Electronics makes the set good.
It makes it more expensive.
That's the truth, ain't it?
Looking, of course.
HollowNet says the Mon Cala from the set is in the Squadron trailer. That does it. Well, the Squadrons is like Rebel era, and the Mon Cala from that set is like Resistance era. So
I mean, Mon Cala can stay alive for a long time. Like, look at Agbar.
I thought Squadrons was like right after Return of the Jedi.
Oh, is it? I just saw Rebel stuff and I was like, oh.
I thought, like, I could be wrong.
Can someone confirm what is the time period?
I can confirm. So, Squadrons is right after the Battle of Yavin. And...
Okay, so it's Rebel and Galactic Civil War era.
Yeah.
Okay.
I thought so.
And it's the same guy.
Is he a rebel or is he a... Oh, he's probably a rebel, right?
Yeah,
no, he's obviously an Imperial.
I mean,
sergeant.
Iden Verso was also in the Empire, so...
Very true.
Lamborghini Waffle Sauce says, take a shot every time Brickopotamus self-plugs.
Ooh.
Brickopotamus gonna self-plug as much as possible now.
That boy Waffle's about to be drunk.
It's another reason to.
Waffles should be in bed. He's got work tomorrow.
Also,
like,
what time is it for him?
It's like 1, 12? I don't know.
12:30.
No.
Okay, Enthard says it's Republic versus Imperial Remnant, so after Endor. Is
Yeah.
it after the Battle of Yavin or the Battle of Endor?
Oh, sorry. I accidentally said Yavin. It's after Battle of Endor.
Oh.
Sorry about that. That was my bad.
I knew it.
It's
All right.
after Endor.
Techno, you sub being banished.
No.
Yay.
Ooh.
No,
This
Daddy
is-
Purples.
This is the gay Discord. It's where I grew up.
He's
It's Underwater City. I had like a heart-to-heart with one of my friends, Playmation, the other night. We were just talking about how much the prequels makes my head hurt, and it was a good venting session, I'll say.
Oh, it's a good thing Brickopotamus wasn't there.
I know, right?
What?
It's like, oh, nothing? Huh?
Oh, at a prequel debate or
No,
something?
no, we're not going to talk about the prequels on the stream.
Okay. Can we talk about my sub count?
Oh my, no.
Because it just hit 400.
Dips.
Yeah, this is a guest stream, so if anyone's in the waiting room, we can... Julian HSSF was here, but he said his mic wasn't working.
Ooh.
Rebel Pilot's been in the waiting room for a while now, I think.
Alright, let's put them in. We've
Yeah,
had
we're
2
gonna-
guests, and one of them's not talking, so...
I love how the trend now is for everyone to change their name to "It's blah 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 baby."
I stopped
Matt.
That was Waffle. I was telling us to do that, so we kind of
Rebel
did.
Pilot. Welcome. Rebel Pilot.
Hello.
Jay,
What's up?
you never told us your thoughts on how you like the Pirates of the Caribbean.
Nothing
movie.
much.
Oh yeah, so I had to go like right after that. That's why I just left. It was pretty good. I enjoyed it. It was a good time. Like,
I mean, the viewing condition wasn't all that
Like,
great.
Right after it ended, you just like abruptly left without like.
I
saying
thought
anything.
like Jay was emotionally scarred or something, and then he wasn't on the Discord the next day. And I'm just like,
I want to go Pirates of the Caribbean mocks, but the sets are so expensive now.
oh, are they? Like even like the things that aren't in the big boats.
Oh yeah.
I mean, yeah, it's busy. He needs to watch Lord of the Rings.
I don't know if you guys know the barrel set with the big barrel. I don't have the set though. I just have the barrel sitting around somewhere.
It's not a barrel; it's a wheel.
Wheel. That's what it is. The water wheel or whatever.
Would you
Yeah.
be interested in watching the second one, Jay?
Yeah, for sure.
The second one is where it's at. The third one, nah, boyo.
Have any of you
The
guys
what?
played Sea of Thieves?
Oh, game.
That's like it really feels like Pirates of the Caribbean.
Wait,
playing
what
that
did you
game.
say? The third Pirates of the Caribbean's bad?
I didn't say it's bad.
Oh
It's just
God,
not
not
great.
again.
Fourth
Oh,
one,
no.
is absolute garbage. Okay. The
It's one
fourth
thing
one-
it's one
What?
thing to argue.
Okay,
Hold on,
tell me
hold on,
one
hold on,
thing.
hold on,
One
hold on.
thing that is
Hold
wrong
on.
with the fourth one.
Hold on.
Hold on. The Supreme Leader Boyo is speaking.
It's one thing to argue about Star Wars on stream. To argue about Pirates of the Caribbean, I just can't tolerate that.
Right. You just say.
Jay, I thought you liked arguing about Star Wars on stream.
That's why I said it's one like that's fine. Pirates of the Caribbean is a what is he what does Han say? He's like
Also,
this
wait,
ain't
Jay,
Dustin
did
Crops,
you-
boy.
Jay, did you leave halfway through our totally not illegal watch party?
No, I was there the whole time.
Okay, because at the end I was like, everyone was trying to say something to you and you just weren't responding.
At the end, I left like right when it ended.
It was like 10 minutes before it ended. You were muted.
At some points, I had to like go talk to my mom, but
Okay.
Who's your
Also,
favorite-
I keep
Jay,
I
who's
keep
your
putting the
favorite
Discord
simp in
link
that
in
movie?
chat, so just join it. Here, let me spam it.
Jay, who's your favorite simp in that movie?
No spamming.
who's my favorite? What?
Simp in the Pirates of the Caribbean movie.
There's how many are there in that movie?
Jack
How many?
Sparrow, Will Turner,
can't be that
and
many.
James Norrington.
Yeah, there's 3.
I call
Yeah.
them the 3 sympateers.
Oh my god. I don't know.
It's like an
Jack Sparrow is
Eagles
pretty
live
cool.
stream.
What would you rate it out of 10? The first movie.
I would have to watch it again, and because I was building like pretty intently while I was watching it. It was mostly just on in the background. I wouldn't feel right rating it without like really sitting down to pay attention to it.
I would have been
upset. It seemed good. Like
I would have been upset if you reviewed it badly because I'm like, I don't think the conditions were that great. It was on Discord and stopped halfway through, so it's like 3/4 of the way through.
It was a good time. It was not. It was better than the prequels for sure.
Oh, of course.
That's my review.
Right here, I'm just gonna do something quick. It's relevant to the channel because it relates to SpongeBob. Okay, so the second and third movie, something that SpongeBob has, Flying Dutchman. Okay.
Oh,
Fourth
snap.
movie doesn't have the Flying Dutchman. That's all I'm saying. Second one
is the Red Bear.
So good. Oh, sadly. Second one.
Shout out to Chris Blank Productions for the $5
so
dono.
good.
He says,
that they
I
made
caught
a
2
SpongeBob
streams in a
reference.
row. When's the last time that happened? Glad to see Starkiller again. What's your inspiration for prison? I'm actually just using the Starkiller based prison from Battlefront 2.
That prison is where it's at. I was playing on that map yesterday. I was like, bro, I can't wait to rebuild this.
I'm so excited to build it, dude.
When I took a look at the windows, or the, like, blast shield, like, detainment windows, yeah, they are clear with, like, red outline.
Told you, bro. I would not lead you the wrong way. Like I always tell you guys, I don't know much about anything, but when I know something, I know what I know, and I know what I don't know.
How many of these large-scale buildings will the mock have?
You said how many large-scale buildings?
Or rather, rooms.
This will probably be the last really big room I do. There's gonna be a section next to this where it'll be basically like a 48 by 48, but it'll be
Boyo Lounge?
No, not the Boyo Lounge.
Okay, can you give us a hint? Has the Boyo Lounge been made yet?
No. There's not even close.
No.
I haven't. Well, I don't want to spoil too much, but I'll say I haven't gotten to where it's going to be yet.
Ooh, it's gonna be an underground
if things
cave.
go perfectly, I want to do the Boil Lounge without you ever realizing that it was worked on. Like that's my goal. To seamlessly integrate it into the mock. I'm glad that people are actually excited about that. Like it was kind of like when I first did it, I was like, I hope people care about this, and I think it came out really good. And this one's gonna be like on another level.
Is it gonna be like a different like style? Because the last Boyo Lounge in Vardos, like it wasn't like Vardos style. It was kind of more like had like tan walls, so it looked more like a cantina.
So that was really done purposefully. I wanted to make it like pop. You know, I didn't want it to just be like gray. Like I wanted to make it look like unique, like something you might be surprised by. This one, I would say. It's gonna have it's not gonna really be styled like anything else in the build. It's gonna be its own identity.
Oh Jay, I had an idea for your Starkiller base in the cafeteria. You were saying on how you wanted to put like lights above the cafeteria area, I think you said, or something like that, or like some kind of dome over it, like where the server was. So like in the Lego stores and how they have like the big 2x4s on the ceiling, like with the lights coming down.
I saw your comment, and I thought that was actually a really clever idea. I wouldn't put it in the cafeteria because it'd be very out of place there, but I was thinking like that would be a fun thing to just build. Like if I built another Lego store, kind of like I did with Scarif, that'd be really cool, especially with the lights up top.
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't know if you saw it or not. I didn't.
Jay, I have a question. Is that a Phase 1 fox on your desk without legs?
That's got a good eye. Yeah. This is a random selection of figures. So Tusken Raider, I hope Jedi Bob's not looking. Clone is that a clone gunner, right?
Are those figs already on the minifig wall?
Random Vardos figure. Most of them are. There's still a few I need to do. So I accidentally bought 2 of these, and I don't know what to do with this one. I was thinking about doing a giveaway, but like, would anyone even care to get this? The Clone Wars.
Who is that?
It's the Clone Wars Ayla Secura.
Oh, I don't have the Clone Wars one, so maybe.
You should give it away.
Thing, like the newer one came in a small set, and it's better.
I
obviously.
don't really like the newer one. Well, I just want those Clone Wars bug-eyed ones.
You want the bug eyes?
Yes,
That boy
because I'm weird like
Brickopotamus.
that. You'll never understand it, Jay.
That boy Brickopotamus clearly has a type.
Mhm.
I mean, hey, you like what you like, man. That's fair. Isaac Maury says, "I'll buy the A-list Akira from you for $50." All right, that's you got a deal, sir. $50.
Jay, when you finish the minifig wall, will you sell like the whole thing for an insane amount?
I mean, that's always the thing, right? Like, I don't intend on selling it, but I also ain't stupid. Like, anything in my collection is worth selling for the right price.
Also, sorry to interrupt, but Shadow Brick Productions, Brick Guild has put the link to the Discord in the chat multiple times now. Just click it.
Oof.
It's right there.
Jay,
It's literally right there.
That is.
Jay,
He posted it again.
Here, Jay, can you pin it so that people stop asking?
I can't pin comments yet. Like, everyone doesn't have that feature.
You can put it in the description, I think.
Oh, shout out to Ethan
Yeah.
the set with the double dodo. He says, "Have I donated enough to be in the boil?" I'm pretty sure you absolutely have.
There's Fox. Wait,
Jay,
Jay, would
besides
you
the
sell me all the animated clones when you're done with the minifig wall?
No, 'cause the minifig wall isn't like once I finish it, like I don't care. Like I want to have all those figures forever. That's kind of the point.
Oh.
Jay, besides the Plain Face 2 Clone Trooper, what's your favorite exclusive minifigure that came in a microfighter?
That's a great question.
How many exclusives are
Yeah, I'm
there?
trying to think.
You know where those great questions should be asked?
Oh
my new
God.
video.
Bricko, can you please spare us? Can you
Spare
What are
waffles.
some exclusive microfighter figures? Oh, Tally is up there.
Oh yeah.
Tally is definitely up there.
I will say her or the ski speeder pilot.
Yeah, I would say Snap Wexley would have been up there, but he's not exclusive anymore. I guess that head print's maybe exclusive. I don't know, guys. So people in the chat, what are some other good exclusive microfighter? Right now, it's Tally for me, but maybe there's one. Oh, the U-Wing pilot's really
I know.
good
The
too.
Phase 1 clone from the turbo tank.
He already said
Or no,
that. He
Phase
said
2, Phase 2.
he said aside from that.
Oh yeah, the U-Wing pilot. Yeah, that's a great figure.
Yeah.
Chris White Production says, "Is there a place you can see how much you've donated?" I usually keep up with it, and I just need to update it. I haven't done it in a while, but I do have record of it, and maybe I'll make a point to do that this week because I really need to.
To get Ethan Blissett in the stream.
Say it again.
To get Ethan Blissett in the stream.
But if he wants to come on, he's more than welcome.
Just click the link.
I have a question.
He's already
On the
in.
Zeta, is it white on the wings or is it light gray?
On the Zeta, it's white.
White, okay. I was looking at it in the background. I was like, that looks white, but I swear it was light gray from their video.
The Renegade clone one had gray on the wings.
Okay,
You might have
that's
seen
probably what fooled me.
Yeah. What's up, Redacinic? How do you even Redacinic code? What? I wish people with difficult to pronounce names would just be like, "Hi Jay, by the way, this is how you pronounce my name."
I have the most
idea.
complicated last.
What is your last name? Oh, I mean, you don't have to say it on stream, but
It's
what?
Blissett.
Oh, Blissett? Oh,
Yeah.
you're here. Holy crap, what's up,
Cool.
dude? I didn't even see you here.
Yeah, I'm here. Greetings from Australia. Yes.
Hey, what's up, dude?
Hey.
Yeah, not much. Just woke up. So.
Will
Finally
Harper
started
wants to know
streaming
if
later.
Bricko's last name is Potamus.
Yeah.
Can confirm.
My everything is eponymous.
Oh, that sounds kind of weird.
Is your
Like I
dog's
said,
name
Brickopotamus
Brickopotamus?
clearly has a type.
No, my dog's name is Echopotamus.
Wow.
Does he have bug eyes?
Brickodogamus.
No, he doesn't have bug eyes.
Go Dogamus.
And Trevor's right. He says the Microfighter clone isn't an exclusive advent calendar. I mean, but technically that's not like an actual figure in the calendar. It's a helmet and then a Santa hat figure. I can see what you mean though. Why is this off? Whoa, what? How is this possible? Oh, I see. Never mind. This is possible. Trevor says best Microfighter fig might be the Arc 170 pilot. Oh, that one's really good too. Especially since we haven't gotten an Arc 170 since, so like that's the most updated version of that pilot. I still might go with Tally from Last Jedi.
Are you gonna bring this to a show that has one of the World of Lights things?
Unfortunately not. I mean, unless this mock just gets insane recognition and it becomes worth my time to keep it around and travel with it, I won't.
It's gonna travel
I feel like
the
this
world.
mock will end up blowing up very big.
I hope so.
It's a very impressive
That would
mock.
be pretty cool.
It will be the
One of the
largest
things that
Star Wars
helped,
mock of all times.
One of the things that helped Vardos was just Front 2 as like a whole, I guess.
Yeah.
Honestly, a huge thing that helped Vardos was were the Reddit posts that I made for it. Like, it kind of went viral on Reddit multiple times.
Oh. I feel like it'll end up being close to where David's Kashyyyk was, like with all of the views. It's almost at like 3 million views, I think.
That's insane. Dude, if I can break, I mean, because I think the mock I have that has the most views is probably my Falcon.
Monster Mutt tribute.
I think
That's
maybe
not
I
a
got
mod.
like 300,000.
Actually,
The
wait,
mock
Jay.
Mutt.
The strategy is probably just to make a mock of that Monster Mutt tribute and get a few million.
Oh my god.
I had that in my recommended one time, and I ended up clicking it and I realized that.
I feel sorry for everyone who subbed to me from Monster Mutt Tribute, expecting more Monster Mutt
Anyone who subbed.
That was the whole reason I subbed, Jay.
I mean,
Monster
there
Mutt.
are some like, monster truck videos after the Monster Mutt tribute, so. Only
by the
real
way,
boy.
So Ridasinico in the chat says, by the way, what's the best minifig scale you win in your opinion? Brick Vault or N-Third? I think they're both very good. I just slightly prefer N-Thirds, so I would go with N-Thirds. N-Thirds is also free, so.
Yeah.
Are
There's
all
not.
insert instructions free?
I mean, he has some stuff on Brick Vault, but like,
Huh.
he has a ton of free instructions as well.
His
Hey, Jay,
he has
you're
a Y-wing that's free, I think.
Yeah, Jay, your video with the most views is the ATM6.
Oh, I didn't know that beat the Falcon. So is it like 300,000?
ATM6 is 319. Falcon's 254.
That is mind blowing. I don't know why that video got so many views. Like, it sat at like 70,000 for the longest time, and then out of nowhere, that ATM6 just started getting tons of views. Like this year, like I really don't understand why.
No,
I mean, I myself watched it like 4 times.
Oh, awesome! Honestly, I feel like that ATM6 that like is so underrated. Every time I pass that room that it's in, I just stare at it. I'm just like, that thing is just so freaking cool. Like, I wish more people could see it because it really is just an impressive Star Wars vehicle.
Maybe a lot of people came from the Beyond the Brick video.
But that was posted like forever ago. That's the thing. Like,
Oh.
I mean, Beyond the Brick is like really like way that it's recommended to you is really weird. Like I get recommendations of Beyond the Brick that's like from forever ago.
Yes,
And it's like
Rowan says Area
Yeah,
Light or
not the only one.
For clones, I mean, for the clones, like Phase 2 one specifically, I'll probably go with CAC over Area Light. I want to build 7 more of those ATM6s and make a minifig scale crate.
Oh.
That would be
what's
something
that Jay
else.
like $7,000 like more than $8,000 down the drain.
It'll be even more than that. Those are like 16,000 pieces like a pop. I mean, so it's at least like a $2,000 build. So that'd be
Really?
Yeah.
The AT-AT is $1,000.
Yeah.
Around there.
ATM6 has far more pieces than it.
Hefty boy.
I kind of wish you would have done like the cannon, the battle.
Oh,
called,
it
like,
was just
the
so
ramp.
big. If I ever did crate again, I'd totally do it. But like for the space we had, because we had 2 walkers, and the mock was only 4 base plates wide, so there wasn't a lot of like width.
Especially with ATM6.
But yeah, like if I did it again, I would totally do it. Honestly, if I did it if more realistically, I'd probably do like 4 total ATM6s and 2 first order AT-ATs. Like if I did another crate, I would also the entire mock I'd also do on the floor, because I would want the mountains to basically be huge, and like if the mock was on the floor, I would build the mountains to be like as tall as me standing up, to like really give a good sense of scale.
Wow.
In like a big wall.
The thing about that mock is the ATM6 is so big that like everything around it has to be huge in order to not be dwarfed by it. Like the ATM6 already is like almost 3 feet tall, so like I want mountains that are twice the height of that, so that's already 6 feet. So it just has to be huge. Yeah,
That's ridiculous.
it's that boyo lifestyle, guys.
I wanted to do crate, but I really just didn't want to buy 2 AT. So I could have.
Oh yeah, I totally feel you.
So get to 50K, are you gonna do a face reveal?
Me? Yeah, absolutely.
How about a room tour?
I'm doing a face conceal. That's what I'm doing.
Taking down every video with your face on it.
Yes.
Literally every video.
Not
I
that
do more videos probably without my face than with my face.
Really?
Yeah, like mock showcases, none of have my face. Like reviews and stuff.
The thumbnail has your face in it, I think.
The mock showcase thumbnail does not have my face in it.
No, it doesn't. Okay.
Like almost like every other video, or like every video that isn't a showcase, and you got some minifigures, you have your face in it.
I have to think about it. Trevor says if you did the cannon, honestly, I wouldn't keep it built. I wouldn't either. I have no reason. It would be it'd be like the size of like a table. Like
Cannon isn't recognizable as well. It's just like, I mean, only for The Last Jedi, but like, if you look
the
at
whole point of
AT&T,
them on the
just
space
like,
speeders was to take out the cannon, though.
right, like,
Yeah,
it's a
I
big
don't know.
part of that. It's a big part of the battle. Like, I mean, whenever we displayed that mock, people would always ask, "Oh, like you guys didn't do the cannon?" And we're like, "No, like it was too big." But so I could see like it's a pretty important part of it. It's like I would say it's almost like the shield generator on Hoth. Like if you were building a Hoth
not
mock,
necessary,
it's
but-
not like, oh, like you're missing something crucial. But people might ask like, why is it not there? Because it's like it's kind of important to the battle.
Killed the most important character from that movie, Rose.
Absolutely. I mean, she was in the mock.
I
Trevor
seen
says
one
the
mock
cannon
on
is
Beyond the
recognizable.
Brick.
It's just ugly. That's a good point.
I seen one mock on Beyond the Brick. He had the cannon. He even put the Falcon and a whole bunch of first order TIE fighters in his crate.
Oh,
You
nice.
make a laser for the
But
cannon?
the stuff was definitely not scaled correctly.
Bro, we go for scale around here, fam.
Obviously.
I mean, look at your ATM6.
Brick Guild says, which of the summer 2020 Star Wars sets will you buy the most of? Probably the it feels so bad to say it, but the AAT. Like, I'll get the multiples of them just for the Ahsoka clones. Also, I guess
Don't stoop to their level. 330 seconds.
Oh, I'm sorry. I mean, it's just, it's, you say 330 seconds and people are like, what's that? So it's just easier to say Ahsoka clone. I don't know.
How would they? I mean, I don't know.
But I feel you.
Star Wars
Like,
theory
like
say.
use the correct term, but when you're talking to a general audience, I don't want to be like off-putting or.
They didn't even
You don't
say
wanna wait.
330 second in the show.
Yeah, exactly. It's
You didn't
not
say
like.
Ahsoka Trooper though.
But Ahsoka Trooper is just, it's obvious. It's like Baby Yoda.
It's
like,
Yeah.
it's just, It's
Oh, the
obvious.
child in that Mandalorian episode,
Like
though.
it's called the child, but we're obviously gonna say Baby Yoda.
Bring me the boy.
My question is, who's the first person to say Baby Yoda? Someone first said it.
I mean, it's not even it's like I put it like if you had 100 people watch that like
True.
show by themselves, and you ask them like, or you ask them about it, and like, oh, like what's the little kid's name, or like what's the baby's name? Oh yeah, like it's the Baby Yoda thing. Like
No, it's Baby Yaddle.
oh my god, like 95% of them would just call it Baby Yoda.
Yeah, that's true.
Probably.
I think people can do general consensus. Like, it's Baby Yoda. Some people got really upset. That's so stupid. People are like, it's not Baby Yoda.
Trevor says Facebook moms said it first.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, they created Star Wars. These Facebook moms know where it's at.
Have any of you guys actually like
Have we actually?
Have you rewatched it before now?
Yeah.
Mandalorian?
I watched it once. That was good enough for me.
I rewatched it twice.
I think it has much rewatch value.
3 times now.
I would say
I don't really think it warrants a rewatch though.
I would kind of agree it doesn't have great rewatch value. And that's not even me saying like it's bad or anything. It's just I don't know. I like I don't know.
You really need to do is watch it once to understand what happened.
I think when you think about like rewatch value for something like that, you kind of compare it to the films, and like nothing's ever gonna compare to the films in terms of rewatch value. So it feels like it's not great, but like I don't know. When it comes to series
I feel like
that,
some of the episodes are. Like episode 3, I think I could rewatch The Mandalorian. The final episode, I think, and then the second to last one.
I could see that.
Maybe the maybe I just need to rewatch this, but the prison episode as well. Like episode 1, Suicide Squad. Like the episode 1, I don't know. I don't see anyone like rewatching that and just like, yeah, I got something out of this. Again.
There's a
Chandler
Lego
Pond
set
says, "Hey Jay, since you're putting in a cell block, put a chute for the trash compactors for kicks and giggles." I mean, I have. Well, I don't know. I have an actual trash compactor in the MOC. So I mean,
it's kind of like a different cell block than the Death Star. It's very different functionality. It's like an open room.
Yeah, are you gonna do a lot of hallways in Starkiller?
I'm gonna have. So there's gonna be one big main hallway. It's like the curved one. I don't know if you know Starkiller.
Is it the one with like the bridge over it? You see
exactly.
it like,
Yep.
the front
Exactly.
Of
I'm
okay.
doing that one.
Yeah, that's pretty iconic, I would say.
So I'll do that. Like, I mean, they show that same hall like at least 4 different times in the movie. So I'm doing that one, and I'll probably have one other hallway. That's because what I want to do, basically sitting next to these rooms, because this is going to be the 3rd level of like the Snoke hologram room and the cafeteria. And then above, and then right to the next of these, there's gonna be whoever's breathing in the microphone, please.
Oh, that might be me. I'm sorry.
So sitting right next to these, it's gonna be that like curved hallway with the bridge over it, and then above that level, I kind of have options. So I was thinking about doing like a hallway that goes straight into the MOC, that you'd be looking at it and it would just go deep into the MOC, and then at the very edge, like there would be to like the room where Kylo's interrogating Rey, and then at the back end of the hallway there would be 2 stormtroopers like turning a corner, like about to walk up, and then like one of them would be like, oh no, like let's not go this way because Kylo's throwing a tantrum.
Jay, do you still have the Mickey Mouse throwing away all the Disney letters because they keep rejecting all the Disney?
I sure do. Oh yeah,
that's really funny.
I sure do. That's literally like that's like right above the trash compactor.
You know what a set we need from the Mandalorian show?
What's that?
We need anything with that cursed droid from I think it was the last episode. They were riding in the little ravine in it.
Oh, the
in
Astro
the
Mech
Astro
with
Mech
arms
with-
and legs.
It's so cursed.
We do need that.
I thought that was interesting to say the least. Are you gonna put Lego Star's Complete Saga room in this mock like you done for other? A whole room? I've never done a complete like an entire room dedicated to Complete Saga. I mean, I technically already have, like, the fact that there's that crane over the hangar, like, that was my big, like, Complete Saga Easter egg, you know? I've been
Jay,
working
is
on this
there
mod so long. There's so many parts of it that, like, new viewers just have no idea exist. Like, I can't tell you the amount of times people are like, oh, like, you should put a trash compactor in the mod. Oh, like, there is one. Or like, oh, we're gonna do any Easter eggs? Like, oh, like, there's a huge Easter egg that I did like 6 months ago.
Go watch the old
Most people
videos.
probably
They're
forget
not
about the
like-
Ray room.
Oh yeah, that too. Exactly. I don't really
Jay,
blame
I
him for
al-
that because that was just like one episode.
I always wonder how were you able to get the Stormtrooper helmet to fit under the helmet fencer on Vardos?
So I kind of cheated with that. I used like some sticky tack, to just stick it on there. Yeah, there's no easy way to do that.
Lego, arrest this man. He is a Lego employee.
I'm gonna get swatted.
Jay, is there a undo button on Studio?
Just Control Z. Yeah.
What is
Is there
it?
an undo button in life?
No. What was it? What was the letter?
Control Z.
Z. Oh, Z.
Command Z, depending on what computer you're using.
What's
Yes,
your
command.
least respected UCS Lego set? Least respected.
Korg.
It's not even a
UCS
set.
I know.
I don't know, that Darth.
Love the
That,
Force.
honestly, the Yoda is pretty cringe.
Ooh.
Let me
Can't
know
wait
if you
till
can
Man,
my
the
share
child.
screen.
Yeah, the Yoda is just not right.
Everyone's saying Battle of Hoth. Okay, Hoth is a good set. That set took some unnecessary heat in my opinion.
Not and also in my opinion, I think the person that started that was Ryan.
Yeah, that was Eminar.
I liked his outtake on it. He said, make it a Master Builder series. I think is perfectly appropriate for it.
Yeah,
Master
but
Builder series didn't
Master
even
Builder
exist
series
at
didn't
that point.
exist back then.
Yeah.
That thing,
Oh,
it's like a huge
God.
set, so they're just like, okay, UCS. It's
I was
totally justifiable that
No,
it's
not the
UCS
2019
as well.
Yoda Colt. I mean, I'm talking about the original Yoda, the brick built, like the ugly one.
The one with
Dare
the
you call
studs.
him ugly?
Yeah, the UCS X-wing is pretty terrible.
My gosh, my
Which is so
dad
weird
loves
to
that
think
thing.
about because it's like the second one they did.
Well, Jay, a good complete saga Easter egg would be for the figure that I'm using in it, the OG Django, to have him bent over like I'm shooting one of them rockets.
Oh yeah, if I ever did Camino, the Easter eggs would be glorious. I would love to have the little like capsule things with some 1x1 plates in it as like the babies.
You could also make those drones.
Yes,
The little-
the things that come out of the wall. Oh my
Yeah,
god.
the wall drones. The dance floor.
Oh,
my gosh.
someone actually just mentioned that in the chat, like to throw those at. Like that would be incredible. Appreciate
Trevor
that,
like
Christian.
Gino Reader done that in his mock.
I'm trying. Oh snap! Shout out to Cashew Clicks for the $27.99 Canadian dono. Appreciate that, dude. He says, "Hi Jay, I come to your streams for fun Star Wars facts and stay to watch mock building techniques effortlessly executed. Congrats on 30K. Thank you, man. I really appreciate that." But yeah, dude, a Camino mock would have so many good Easter eggs. The only thing I would need that doesn't exist, I would actually get this custom printed, is Obi-Wan with a big smile on his face. Like whenever
Oh my
he's
God.
chasing Django and he does that like weird smile. Like I would love to throw that in there. That would be so funny, bro.
What about Kaminoans?
That's like I don't even know. Like I would just have to like get some customs made because obviously there's no way I could just do it.
Would have to make the roofs in those buildings so tall to fit those characters.
That's a good point. I would honestly do a scene where like they're like walking through a door and one of them just like is hitting it like
Off their head.
Yeah.
Like the stormtrooper from episode 4.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
That stormtrooper is Snoke.
He
so
is.
You know. Think
That's how we got the
J.J. Abrams
captain.
confirmed it in a tweet.
Trevor says the X-Wing being such a large-scale model, you'd think they'd get the angles on it correct. Also, the engines are too small. There are so many studs that could have covered. It's just messy looking. I totally agree. The X-Wing, I think, absolutely needs an update. So I'm trying to see how. So when I'm working on the floor of this room. Oh, this is actually flipped over, and like the thing I have to consider is the bottom of this room is going to be the ceiling of the room that's below it, and I want to add some detail to it. I was probably going to do it snot, like I did the hallways and the hangar. So I was thinking like, I want to use these 16 by 16 plates, but I need room for the wires to run through them. So I was also considering maybe I can just like use a technique where I like run the wires through some bricks and like kind of creatively weave them through, so I can just use these 16 by 16 plates all the way around. So if you're wondering why I'm stuck here, that's like what I'm thinking about before I move forward with this.
Bro, planning to like put wires anywhere in a build is just painful.
It's it's
building
really
with wires in mind. Never fun.
It's probably pretty difficult. I've never done it, so.
Like I don't know if you guys the like big light posts that I made on Vardos, they're like really narrow. Like those were so difficult to figure out when it came to the wires. But man, you guys got me thinking about Camino now. Trevor says also, Jay, a while back I sent you the LDD file of the drones and the Django Moses. Oh yeah, Trevor totally did send me that. He basically made a few things from that level in LDD that he sent me.
Build Camino, you'd need 10,000 of those little light blue studs.
Oh, I mean, I have 10,000.
Way more than 10,000.
Yeah. I mean, I have a bunch of those, but I wouldn't use the studs for it. I would use something else.
If you ever did just like light blue studs, you'd have to do like a post on Instagram or something. You put all those studs in a bathtub, and you're like, gamer boys, gamer boyos. I'm selling my boyo bathwater.
Oh my god.
No. Alright, I forgot this is a stream. Never mind.
Bruh. Demonetized.
Hey, if... I don't know. I'm not going to go into that.
Okay, there we go. I love it when people on the call show some restraint.
Jay, didn't you say you wouldn't do the water scattering studs technique for Camino?
Cost Jedi Ball.
Yeah, no, I would use tiles. I would use the 1x2 dark blue tiles.
Huh. I have a lot of those.
I think I would, if I were to do Camino, I would do the 1x2 dark blue tiles. Not like fully dark blue, the dark trans clear blue.
Yeah, that's what I just said. Yeah.
Oh, I meant the plates. No.
The plate? Like
Oh yeah, exactly.
One
Trevor, I need a bunch of those with 1x1 plates in them. Colt says,
I would never do
LOL,
Camino
dude, I've
just
said
because
much
water.
worse on stream.
Saw a really cool technique for building water. It was for a World War II mock actually. What they did, they put nets in and then they put the bricks over it, and it gave it a baby feel.
Oh yeah, we've
Someone
talked
did
about
that.
that a few times.
Someone did that in a...
Cut off.
Was someone trying? I think someone was trying to talk.
I believe comic bricks.
No, it wasn't me.
You know what? I'm just gonna use these plates, and I'll figure out a design below this because I like having the sturdiness of these plates. Tarek says also, Jay, before I leave, first answer this. I will buy Ayla for $1,000. Bro, you got a deal, bro.
Hello?
Hello?
Buddy.
Here? 13 now.
Kid Lego Legend says, I like the fact that the Advent Calendar Hoth generator is more accurate. In fact, it has 4 panels and the UCS Hoth has 3. That alone has me sold on the Advent Calendar. I mean, hey.
Bro, UCS Advent Calendar.
Hey, Jay, someone's offering to buy it for $1,001.
Alright, I should have an auction stream for that Ayla. What's
like
up,
a fantastic
Slapback? I
idea.
love you too. Trevor says you can use
100
the trans
cents.
blue bars, have them stick on and adjust the heights to create smooth waves. That's a good point, yeah.
How was everybody?
I'm doing good.
Doing pretty good.
I do. Well, never mind. I won't finish that.
What's up, the Daily Brick?
You ever gotten a donation higher than $100?
Like a single donation?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Oh, that's crazy.
I know.
Have you ever gotten a 500?
I've never gotten a single 500. I've gotten. I think Kenneth is probably. I mean, this is a name from the past. Kenneth Robinette. He used to do some big single donations, like 200 or 300, but never 5.
Oh, Lego Soldier.
Lego Soldier obviously does some huge donos. I think the most.
How much do you think he's donated over his whole life?
Like one stream, he had like 3 120s.
Yeah.
How much do you think he's just donated
Different
over the
segments.
whole time period? Like,
I couldn't even tell you.
7 million.
He told me to stop counting.
if you were to take a guess, how much?
I have no idea. I mean, over 1,000, I'm sure.
That is how you support a boyo, right there.
Good boyos follow orders. Yeah, shout out to
Good
Kenneth
boyos
Robinette.
with money
That's
follow
it's a
orders.
name from the past, man.
Does Kenneth still watch your videos or no?
I would assume probably not.
How do you spend money on people but you don't support their career for the future?
I think people just like life happens. Like
Yeah,
if you're not
that's
like
true.
really like in the community, like you might just like kind of fall out of it for a while. Like I see it happen all the
That's what
time. Like
happened to me.
like looking at the chat even right now, like very few people were here like a year ago. Like it just
How I am with all my hobbies.
exactly like people come and go. Like I've come to kind of accept that. Like at first it was kind of like disheartening where like you see that some people come around and then you just don't see them for a while. You're like oh like I hope this person's okay, but I guess you just kind of get used to it, you know, like.
Jay, do you remember when my name was Bricks Boy Maestro?
Wait, who was that? Was that Comic
Do you
Bricks?
remember- Yeah,
Okay, I remember Bricks Boy Maestro. I had no idea that was you.
yeah, that's me. That's my email.
Wow, that's so funny. Okay.
Wait, I was probably in your chat about like a year and a half ago with Frank's Fantastic Bricks. Do you remember that?
I do remember that name.
That was
Get
me
your
a
mic
while
here.
back.
Apparently Belle Delphine is back. Where did she go?
A special website.
Oh, okay.
Not talking about that here.
Y'all got me really thinking about Camino right now.
Do it, Jay.
So much
Yeah.
mean potential. So much mean potential, man.
You should
After
try
he's
to
gone
use
forever,
my
like a
phone.
studios, I really wanted to build one.
Imagine he just quits it's called Starkiller right now just to work on Camino.
Alright, guys, Starkiller's done.
Yay!
So I'm
No more sequel mocks.
Wow. I'm actually gonna do Canto Bite instead, so be careful.
Oh,
if I
dude,
do
I
that.
want to see a Canto Bite,
Hey,
please.
did you earlier say that the prequels were bad?
Yes.
How dare you?
I've said that a lot.
Rude.
I've said that a lot.
Definitely
You must
not
be
a
new
new
here.
concept.
Prequels are the best Star Wars content for me.
I agree.
That's fine. That's I don't agree, but that's. I can't crap on people who think that way because I at one point did feel that way. I was
I mean,
like
you still do that to Star
I was
Wars
like 10
3.
years old though.
Jay,
Why
large
do you
scale
think,
Canto
Jay?
Bite mock will be so cool. You can have like the like beach with like the water where they drop where their ship is, and then you have like that scenic view. You know what I'm talking about?
No.
Remember that they're like Finn and Rose's ship like crashed and like.
Oh yeah. Okay. I thought you were talking about Camino. Oh, but okay.
No,
yeah.
no, no.
Oh yeah, you could do like the whole beach area. I
That-
actually had a cool plan to make Canto Bite a while back, but never
Like
went through
like
with it.
Canto Bite would be such a beautiful mock to do. Like I would actually love to build it.
Oh yeah.
The beach would have to be huge though.
And the lights would be really cool.
Oh
You
yeah,
could
yeah.
do
Like
like
I
a bridge.
always want to do a mock where it's not really at nighttime. It's kind of at like dusk, like evening time, where like there's like low like yellow lights throughout streets. That'd be pretty fun.
I really want to make a bridge also sometime, so that would be awesome. I remember one scene they're on a bridge looking down at the beach.
Next, Matthew T says next mock better be Camino with those weird turrets when you're finding the Slave 1. And you can make the Slave 1 shoot at the astromech panels. Oh my god. Bro, there'd be so many things. I would also have like Kaminoan. If someone, whoever's like listening to the call right now, like mute the call. I mean, listening to the video, mute the video, please.
I can find out who it is.
But that actually would be really funny. I'd also have like a platform where there's like a Kaminoan working on one of those, and I guess he like fails to fix it, so then Obi-Wan comes over and helps him.
I think it's a sign to do Camino because now that you got the new piece for your Django Slave 1.
That is true. That's the last piece I needed.
Hey, would you do it while the droids were attacking, or would you do it just playing Camino?
So that's the thing, right? Like, I'd probably do it kind of mostly based on the Clone Wars episode, because I really like that episode, and I think that would be a beautiful mock to do.
I always think that's a whole arc, but it's only one episode.
Apparently, so people have told me it is an arc, but the whole arc isn't like the battle.
I'm
There's
back
like
in the stream call.
Oh, it's the story of like Five's Echo.
right, yeah.
But aren't those episodes split up throughout different seasons?
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's why.
Only Rookies is in the first season. The beginning of the third starts off with them training, and then the next one is when they come back and like once the Domino Squad is already dead, and that's when the droids attack.
Matthew T says you would need to get some Aqua droids. So that's like, I mean, I just have to brick build them. Like,
There's a mock of an Aqua Droid, I'm pretty sure.
is it pretty good?
I forgot what it looks like. I think it's pretty good. I don't know though.
And I totally agree,
the
Brick Builder
one
Watts. He
before
says
fun.
people complain about The Last Jedi, but it has the most unique plans in the sequels by far. Canto Bight and Crater both really unique, and nothing like them has ever been seen in Star Wars.
But unique doesn't mean good.
I mean, it doesn't mean bad.
Okay, well, I want to hear what they think. Is it good or bad?
I mean, I think it's good, but
Crate's fine, but it's basically Hoth except less exciting.
Not really.
it's not.
What do you
though.
mean?
That's the
It's
thing,
not like
it's
Hoth.
not.
Just because the ground's white, that doesn't mean anything.
And because there's a massive base with very few rebels, and they get all their speeders blown up, and then the walkers take over. The only thing
No,
that's different.
that's
is Luke
but
shows
that's
up.
not what happens on Crate.
No.
No, it's funny you say that because that's not even what happens.
That is what happens on
No, it's
Crate.
not. No, it's not.
All their speeders get blown up by the walkers.
No, they
No, they're
don't.
not. They'll retreat.
Exactly.
No one.
Well, we
A
don't
couple of
know
them
that.
die. And there's a whole.
Sacrifice yourself.
And there's an air battle kind of with the TIE fighter.
Exactly. There's an entire
There's
air
an
battle
air
over
battle
it.
anyway. You can see like X-wings taking off and TIE
Yeah, but they're not
That's
fighters.
not
fighting
an
other
air
ships.
battle.
I mean, we don't know that.
You don't see Darth
It's
Vader.
you literally okay. If you don't see it, then there's not an air battle. Like even if it happens and we don't see
No,
it.
and also because they're they're protecting the ships when they're going up. The
Exactly.
X-wings. There's none available for even a fight.
And all the X-Wings cannons didn't work because they hadn't been adapted to the cold.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
When do we ever
I'll tell you
hear
what,
that?
I liked Crate. I think the red like dirt on Crate was just such a cool thing to do. I think that
And-
alone made it just
I mean,
so
salt,
unique
not
of a
and
planet.
salt.
Crate is like the best planet in Battlefront 2 also, I think.
I really like the
I
way
just love
David
playing
Hall
with
made the ground for his crate mock.
Yeah.
I would have liked it more if he would have mixed up the different shapes of the salt.
Jay, I love your rock technique for Starkiller. Like, it's like Solid Brick Studios, but yours is like vertical, so it's a little bit trickier, which I like the challenge.
Oh, that was the exact plan too. I mean, because I've seen people do that, like a kind of desert technique, and I was like, that would look really good, like as rocks but vertical. That was a big reason I decided to try to do it that way.
I just saw a comment in the live stream. Does Star Wars have blood?
Yeah.
Yeah?
There's not a lot, but there definitely is. Like,
Can't think of one scene where there's blood. Where are they?
Okay.
It's in the Wampa Cave.
Yeah, in the Wampa Cave, when
Obi-Wan's
Hondo Baba
cantina.
gets his arm cut off.
Yeah.
Rey
there
has
any
blood on
scenes
her
in the
shoulder
sequel?
when she gets cut by the Praetorian Guard.
When
Kylo is bleeding out
Yeah.
on Starkiller. It's coming like literally on the ground.
So uncultured.
There's a lot of blood actually. There's a surprising amount like for how much you'd think it is.
Yeah.
They don't make it too noticeable.
I'm pretty sure I don't know. Courtney probably has blood on her head when the ship blows up in episode 2. Oh yeah, Finn's helmet has blood. There's so much blood.
I'm uncultured. Okay.
Padme's back.
I mean, there's more
Yeah,
blood and
Padme's
stuff
back.
with Lord of the Rings, but still.
Yeah, like Star Wars
choked out.
isn't bloody, but there is blood. They don't try to get around having blood. Like if there needs to be blood, there's blood.
It's not necessary really to just put blood in pointless reasons.
I agree. All right, have a good day at work, Colt. Take care, bro.
Oh, bye.
Had
Colt.
my
Did Colt even talk when he was in the call?
no,
Yeah,
he's
he
at
can.
work, so I think he was just
But you know what Colt is gonna do?
what?
Build my Republic Fighter tank tonight.
Oh my god. That boy
Another
Brickopotamus.
plug.
Brickopotamus, you're gonna be like, I don't know if, I would imagine you're not actively dating right now, but it would be so funny to watch you on a date. Just like, all the, just bragging and self-plugs. Like,
Hey,
like
watch my YouTube
like
channel.
the server comes around with like dinner, and it's like, she's like, oh, this food's so good, and you're like, you know who else cooks good food? This guy right here, Brickopotamus.
Maybe 16
Well,
and
maybe
work
I
at the
do.
liquor store.
That's
Maybe
good though.
I cook really good ramen.
If there's one thing that Brickopotamus does not lack, it's self-confidence, and that's a good quality to have.
A quick question. Can
Probably
you work
not
at the
gonna do
liquor
that.
store when you're 16?
Most stores only hire at 18 and up.
Alright.
Lego stores? Do you know about Tyson's?
Nah, you can call and ask. They'll answer you.
Oh
Oh my god. You're afraid to talk to the nerds at the Lego store?
Yeah. Dude, there's some weird, like, I don't want to say weird.
You gonna
looking
call
people.
your possible future coworkers weird? You really want to go there?
I mean, there's some pretty weird people at my Lego store.
Wow.
The manager at my Lego store, when I open, like, you know when you can open up the pick-a-brick wall, like, to get, like, pull out, like, the bin?
You're not supposed to
screams at
do
me.
that.
She's like, close it back up.
Yeah, you're not supposed to do that. It's a safety hazard.
Oh,
Wait,
really?
what
I did not know that.
Because it's fiberglass?
No, because they can come out. Like if you mess with it enough, they can come out. Like it's just that like someone can walk into it. It's just not safe for us to have those out. Like
Oh, okay. I honestly did not know that.
Jay, I remember in middle school I had a science project. I had to like make a model of a human cell. So I decided to make it out of Lego. So I remember going to the Lego store and my mom and I would pick up bricks like next to us for like an hour trying to figure out what parts look like a mitochondria, what parts look like like parts of the cell, like which part
Yeah.
looks like a nucleus. Like it took forever.
that's pretty cool. I never went to the Lego store for any projects when I was younger. I wish I had. I mean, I used Lego for projects, but I never went to the Lego store because I had a decent collection, so I would just use whatever I had to build something I had to build.
I go like once every summer. It's pretty sad.
Aw.
I'm away in Virginia at school most of the time.
I just love the PAB when there's conventions out. It's the best. Well,
Yeah,
sometimes.
because they put out all the parts.
Wait,
Yeah.
they do?
The
for
boxes.
conventions?
Yeah, if you go to like the Lego store while Brick Fair Virginia is going on, they have so much pad out. Like it's like if you go watch the building on a budget video that I was in, because I was in it. No, because we go to the Lego store before we do it, and you will see like where we're looking for parts. There's like just boxes of parts out everywhere.
Or Matt's vlog. He had.
Oh yeah, he vlogged that.
on there.
Oh yeah, there was. I think. Yeah, I guess it was Matt's when you guys all flexed your pick-a-bricks.
Are you gonna get brick arms for your, what are they called, stormtroopers?
Just
It's too many.
I was gonna say if it were any other circumstance, like I might, but there's so many.
How many
like,
do you have again?
For this mock, there's at least like 700.
Whoa!
And a dollar.
Okay, you're gonna sell most of those afterwards, right?
No.
Why not? You're not gonna use them for the next month.
Minifigure scale crate, guys.
Oh
Jay is a hoarder, confirmed.
I mean, I don't need the figures, but I can't sell them.
He doesn't have the heart.
He's gonna end up probably
You better
like
save up. That means you
underpaying.
need at least 700 Firestar toys on.
I might sell them one day down the line. The only other like first order mock I would want to do, where I'd need a decent amount of troops, would be Takodana. So I'd probably save all my TIE fighters for that. But the troops, I mean, there's no reason for me to. I don't know, like, it's kind of cool. Like, it's the biggest army I have, so.
That's probably the biggest first order trooper army, anyways.
Let me finish Starkiller, and maybe I'll feel like better about getting rid of him at some point.
If Jay sells all his Lego stuff when he's 60 or 70, he'll be a millionaire.
Bruh. I
was thinking about the other day. I was like, if I sell all my stuff, I'm like, imagine how much money I could have, and I could just restart my collection a different way.
But you'd be so unhappy without your Lego.
I know, because I would be like, okay, where's that part? Oh wait, I just sold it a couple days ago. That'd be the worst thing.
I was heartbroken when I realized I wasn't gonna find my Episode 1 Padme figure. That figure, like, I was really broken up about, because that was one of the first figures I bought when I was getting back into Lego Star Wars. I remember, I distinctly remember when I was really getting into it as an adult, like, I went to do the pod race, so that's kind of like what I was gearing all my purchases towards. And I remember going out, I bought that Episode 1 Padme, because I knew she had to be there. I bought the Jar Jar figure, the newest one, and I remember looking at that figure just being like, wow, like, Lego has improved so much. Like, that was really the first time I realized, like, wow, Lego's a lot different than it was when I was younger. I bought the Captain Panaka, and I think I got the Pod Race set, which came with, did that come with, no, it did come with Padme. No, yeah, maybe that's how I got it. I think, was Padme
Wait,
in
is that the
Pod
one
Racer
with,
set?
which pod race set was it?
The
Was
one
it
with
the
Sebulba and Anakin's Pod Racer, the second one. Or I guess
I really want that set. That one's like so nostalgic for me.
Was
But
Padme
really
in
not.
that set, or was she in the Sith Infiltrator? I really don't remember.
She was in the Sith Infiltrator.
Okay, so yeah, I got that set, because that one came with Wald. I can't believe it came with Wald. Oh my! I can't believe Wald was in a set.
Who?
Wait, who?
The little kid Rodian from Episode 1.
Oh yeah, he is.
He was in a set?
Yeah, he was in that Pod Racer set. His name was Wald.
Bro, that kid
So random.
I wonder if Darth Vader went there after,
He's
he
actually
transformed
what's
and
his
killed
name?
him.
He's what's
He
his-
is.
A funny thought.
the guy who plays Wicket. What's his name?
Whoa.
It-
I can't.
Holy
Warwick
crap!
Davis.
Come on, guys. What's his name?
I don't know.
Warwick's like his middle name, isn't it?
Warwick Davis. Yeah, Warwick Davis. I think plays Wald, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes,
He plays like everyone. He was like in a solo. He's like in
Yeah.
Wicket.
Doesn't Anakin get a fight in a fight with him in the deleted scenes?
No, Anakin gets in a fight with Greedo. Believe it or not.
Oh, that's the guy. That's who I was thinking of.
Yeah.
I keep forgetting that's Greedo.
Yeah. That's just like why? Why?
That's a weird
Why
connection that
not?
was not really necessary.
So
Why?
It's not necessary. It's just cool.
It's just goof. It's just such a dumb. That's why it got deleted for that reason. It's just stupid.
Did Sebulba die, or did he still...
No, he
alive?
survived. I mean, because
can't-
at the end of the race, he like crashes, but he's like poo-doo, and then Anakin wins right after that. Like when he crashes, it like his ship doesn't blow up or anything.
And isn't he in Attack of the Clones at one point?
There's a Doug in Attack of the Clones. I don't know if it's confirmed
Yeah.
to be Sebulba though.
But,
Just
yeah.
because it's a Doug, that doesn't mean it's.
Because there's like
automatic.
multiple Dougs. It's so weird. Like, and of course, there's like a Doug that's like in Dexter's Diner that like walks out like right when they're talking, and then there's that other one that's in the speeder when they're so like. I would assume it's probably not Sebulba, because I don't think Sebulba has like a very deep voice, and I don't think that Doug had as deep of a voice.
And he always has like slaves around him.
Yeah.
So do you know when you were playing the original trilogy game, right, the pod racer, and after you were in with Anakin, he pulls the credits out of nowhere?
Oh yeah. He finishes the race, and then he pulls out the 500 cents like he had it in his pocket the whole time.
Hey, I gotta go, guys. See ya. Thanks for having
see
me
you, man.
on.
Okay.
Bye, Cap.
Trevor says if it was Disney, Greedo definitely would have. Oh yeah, absolutely. Greedo shot third. Alright. So I'm gonna start outlining the floor of where I want everything to be in this room. There's like stairs and balconies on the sides of this room. I don't know if I have enough space. I have to think about that. Like how I want to do this. My brother, it's kind of annoying. My brother's been using my PlayStation since his is broken. And I've been needing it to look at this room, so that's kind of been annoying. Yeah, you should watch episode 3 deleted scenes. I've seen, I guess, most of them.
They're good if you want to see Shuck T die 8 different ways.
Oh, yeah. Bro,
Wait, I thought there was only one deleted scene of that.
What's the canon version of her death exactly? Because I still don't know.
What's what?
Sakti's real death.
Oh, I don't know.
She never died.
She never died.
Bro, she's gonna be in some Dave Filoni story in a few years. I have no doubt.
Yeah, bro.
It's spelled Poodoo. Yeah, with 2 O's, not 2 U's. I mean, with 4 O's, not 2 U's.
Ah, Poodoo.
Poodoo. There needs to be a Star Wars story where Sebulba tries to find. Maybe that's why Sebulba was on Coruscant. He was actually looking for Anakin to get revenge. Because, like, after he loses that pod race to a little boy, his life kind of spirals out of control. So he seeks revenge. And that's why he was on Coruscant. Little did he know, Anakin flew right by him.
Ezra should have staked Shock T in the World Between Worlds, not Ahsoka.
Oh my god, yes. That's a good point. Ezra had his priorities out of order.
Should I let the person in the waiting room in?
Yeah, sure.
Bro.
I want to see a Star Wars story. No, I was gonna say, I think Ezra in the World of Worlds should have jumped into the pod race sequence and helped Sebulba win. That could have saved the entire galaxy. Qui-Gon just would have gotten, like, old and died on Tatooine, along with Obi-Wan and everyone else. And Darth Vader wouldn't have gotten off that planet.
What kind of games you play on PS4?
Max Army Boy Force 56 says Anakin stabbed her at the Jedi Temple during Order 66. Did he really? Says it was shown in the Clone Wars, apparently. I don't remember that. Vader dispatches Inquisitors to hunt down his childhood nemesis, Sebulba.
Sebulba's the Sith Lord. That's it. He was in all 3 movies.
That's Jar Jar Binks, actually.
You guys know those memes where it's like, if such and such wore Timbs, how would they wear them?
Yeah.
Then someone needs to make a picture of Sebulba. Would he wear Timbs on his, like, arm legs or on his leg arms?
Okay, I got that.
Oh no.
How would Sebulba wear Timbs, guys?
If he started running fast enough, he could probably just look like a running circle.
Yeah.
Like Looney Tunes.
Yeah, like the Roadrunner thing.
I need someone to Photoshop me a photo. Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say, you'll be happy to know I now have no instructions questions probably forever on Studio.
I'm glad I helped you build your future.
Except, wait, actually, no, I do have a question. Can you put the ×2 symbol?
It usually it does it for you if you have like a sub-assembly that needs to be built multiple times.
Well, I tried that, but it didn't put it in, so I'm not sure.
Is it a sub-assembly?
Yeah, it's a sub-model.
Is it exact? Like, did
Yeah,
you make
it's
any
exact.
changes between them?
It's the exact same thing.
Hey Jay,
I don't know. Then I have to look at it.
what
What's
was your first order?
My first Bricklink order?
Yeah.
I bought the Bounty Hunter Pursuit set back in like 2006 or 2007. Sealed in box. I remember I paid $50. It was a good purchase.
Nice.
Do you think that's a remake?
The best set I ever got was probably the Naboo Starfighter.
Oh,
It's one of my favorites.
Who else was saying something? You got cut off.
What do you guys reckon the 40th anniversary for episode 2 sets will be? Do you reckon they'll do another speed of chase?
I mean 20th anniversary.
Yeah, that's the one.
I mean, it seems pretty overdue for them to do that.
Yeah.
Honestly, I wouldn't mind, and if they wanted to make that like a $70 or $80 set, I mean, because if there was 2 speeders in it, you'd have to think it's at least going to be like a $60 or $70 set with 2 vehicles like that. If they wanted to make it even 80 or 90 and include like a little portion of the club, I think that would be really cool. Like a street, maybe like a couple of like bystanders. I know they wouldn't do this. This is just me, like, just let me have my moment. A couple of bystanders, and then, like, a little portion maybe of the inside of the club, like the bar. Maybe you have Elon Sleaze Bogano. Like, I think you could really, like, make a big set around the speeders, and not just have it be speeders, you know?
Yeah.
Have some
They'll do
in
that.
there.
They should do that in the big Geonosis arena battle.
Oh, yeah. That's the thing, like, episode 2 has just been so disrespected when it comes to sets. I really don't understand. Like, episode 3 got
Well, it is the
tons of
lowest
sets.
rated Star Wars movie, right?
Right, but just even like,
Very
think,
boring.
Like episodes 1 and 3 both get a ton of sets, but episode 2 just didn't. I don't know.
Yeah, I think it's the worst one.
I think it's the worst
not
one
the
too.
worst one. Rise of Skywalker is the worst one for sure.
I mean, I think it's the worst one as well, but it just I don't like that. Lego doesn't base their sets on what movies do people like. It's more based on like what ships are cool. Like, and I think there's cool ships like the Republic gunship, for example. You know, like
Well, that's why we got 3 Republic gunships.
only 2 of them were from episode 2 though.
Okay, fine. 2 Republic gunships, and then I think the UCS one will probably be from episode 2.
Yeah, it probably will be, just based on the picture they used for the marketing.
We were talking earlier about the ATM6s. Is anyone else's Lego model of that? The
I
size
can't
really
remember.
weak.
Did they make like the Padme Amidala's like?
Hold on, what were you saying about the ATM6? Like, please don't cut people off.
Are the sides of y'all's Lego sets on that? Are they very fragile?
Not that I know of. I thought it was fine.
Curious.
All right, what were you saying about Padme Amidala? All right, never mind. Moving on. Speaking of Padme,
Like her ship that she uses to get around. Did they ever make that set or not?
nope.
Be a good set to make.
There's been 4 of them. They have not made any of them.
Yo, what's up?
What it do, baby?
What do it do?
What it do, baby?
That's the real question. What it do, baby? Like, where's the answer to that question? That's some like Star Wars theory level.
Oh yeah.
It's philosophy.
I just make a video just titled "What It Do, Baby."
I have to go, but I'll talk to you guys later.
All right, see you, man.
It's comic books at bedtime.
Bye.
It was Waffle's bedtime, so.
Oh
that's
yeah,
why
for sure.
it
Chandler
convinced us
Pounds
to
says,
not-
Jay, if and when you make a Camino mock, you should put an Easter egg of Palpatine making clones. Oh my god.
The ultimate little boy bedtime. It's at 9 o'clock.
Jay, I might have a question about instructions. How do I
start
change the
charging you to
background
answer these
color?
questions.
How do I change the background color?
That's in like global, like on like the page design. I think you can change that somewhere there in the settings.
Page design. Oh, here it is. Color fill.
Why does Lego make so many Boba Fett slave ones but only one Jango one? Boba Fett's just more popular, but
Yeah. And the film that has Boba Fett Slave 1 is better than the one that has Jango Fett Slave 1.
Boba Fett slave one, yeah, I agree.
I mean, that's not good reasoning, but it's logic.
Oh yeah, everyone in the chat, if you could go ahead and like the video, I would sincerely appreciate that.
That'd be a cool boyo move.
Team Bricks is wondering
Yes,
if he could get back in the stream. He said he accidentally got kicked out.
Who?
Yeah, just join the
Team
waiting room
Bricks.
and I'll drag him back.
The Palpatine
Gotcha.
bricks. Here, I'll drag him back. Right, he's back.
Oh, Jay, which is the more accurate Kylo Ren shuttle mock, the Garrett's one or the one you've got?
Oh, the cave got one by far. Like Garrett never finished his, so there's a lot that could be improved on it.
Hey guys, I'm back. How did reviewing the sets go?
It went pretty well. I got a lot off.
Until
I feel
Jay's
so much
stream
better.
crashed.
I know. I feel at peace.
Any major argument?
Not really, no.
No, but we can start one.
Oh no. Oh no.
Had a rough day at work today, so my brain can't handle
Oof.
argumentation.
Techno is so proud that he works now.
Yeah. I mean, I'm making the good money. I mean,
You're the man of the house now.
I mean, I wouldn't go that far, but
You are. You have a family to support.
I mean, I'm not supporting my family. I'm supporting my Lego collection.
Bro, you need to support your family.
That's a family.
Priorities, Lego first.
Yeah.
I mean,
Family doesn't
America
have to
today
be-
is looking a lot nicer once I get my paycheck.
Hey, when are you planning on getting it? I mean, I'm sure not anytime soon. It's probably back ordered right now or something. I would imagine.
What is
Like
it?
every single big set on Lego.com is like back ordered till October. It's
Oh,
like
yeah.
crazy.
Double back order.
Yeah, I don't know if that's like the date, but I assume so. It's like easy. I have to pay Garrett a visit, and we're gonna both be wearing masks. The gallery at Lego store. No, this is not open back up yet.
I don't know.
Hey, is your store open?
My store is open.
You have like the yellow little pad thing that the people have to walk on?
No. Well, I don't even know
Oh,
what that
okay.
is.
The X's where you can stand and where you can't stand.
No, we're
That's
actually
just
letting
like-
people touch sets now, so you can,
Really?
you can stand anywhere in the store at this point.
Be cool.
Okay, so I
Jay,
wish I had
when
a
will
photo.
Pick a Brick be back?
We're actually doing right now. We actually have Pick a Brick in our store right now.
Really?
you
Jay's
can't-
store is like
You can't do it yourself though. You have to. You basically make a form and then we fill the cup for you.
That's
a good thing
kind
Jay's
of
there.
cool.
Okay, I think this is pretty cool. I don't know if you guys
Wait,
can
is
tell.
there a way to check online whether or not my store is Pick a Brick?
Can you just call the
Probably
store?
Should
Every
call it
store doesn't
short.
have pick a brick.
I'm just gonna get too nervous. Actually, that's a Jedi
what is
Bob
that?
move. Never mind.
No, I just don't like calling stores.
Hmm.
Alright, I just made my ATR constructions. Should I sell it for $1 or $2?
10,000.
Sell it for free $95.
$2.95.
Here, I'll do $2.95.
Alright, so I'm working on this
Wow.
little like tower in the middle of the room. It's kind of hard to tell, but basically like
That tower.
Dude, that looks good.
I wish I had the right colors, but I can in the video the update I'll actually like show a photo of what it's supposed to look like. But it's basically it's like
what
a
it looks
cone,
like. It's cool.
and I'm just kind of prototyping to see how I could get this to work.
Can I just let anyone in the waiting room in? I mean, as long as I like check first.
Yeah.
Right. Oh, this person was on last time, so I'll just drag him.
Oh, okay, yeah, that should be fine.
The problem with the detention block is it's like basically it was made for the game and not for the films. So it's very like it's like an open area, not something you'd like expect with a detention block. But it's interesting, so what's the point of like that? You know, the open space, Jay, like between like the towers and the cells. It's like
right, yeah.
What's that open? I mean, in the games there's like crates there, so I don't know. To have like a stormtrooper arm or something and have them all dancing in front of the prisoners. That'd be great.
I have one of the like prison guards like sneaking one of the prisoners like a cell phone or something. Some contraband.
Death stick.
Oh yeah, even better.
Need to have some guys doing spikes and Jedi Bob's like
Bro. Has anyone ever had a depiction of someone doing drugs in a LEGO Star Wars mock? Or will I be the first?
I'm pretty sure
Bro, that'd be funny.
Speaking of David Hall, where the heck is Mandalore?
I know.
I have no clue.
He got a
He was
dog.
supposed to come like a week ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was waiting for that. Never came.
Got a dog.
In his last
Okay, I
live
can
stream,
kind
he
of
said it was supposed to come this Monday.
The getting a dog excuse.
Okay, Verkopotamus, stop talking about dogs.
Why not? You guys just hate my dog.
We don't
Do not hate your dog. Jay hates your dog.
I don't hate
Yeah,
your dog.
and I don't know why.
Guys, my dog can literally hear you.
I don't hate your dog. I just don't like
He
your
hates
dog.
all dogs.
My dog's doing something he shouldn't be right now, actually.
That sounds so wrong.
No, I don't know what he's doing. I just hear people yelling at him.
Oh,
okay. That sounds much better.
Yeah.
It's a dominant thing.
Oh my god.
I mean, usually. Alright.
What's the best Star Wars video game?
Knights
In
of the
your
Old
guys'
Republic.
opinion?
Or Knights of the Old Republic.
There we go.
Oh yeah.
How many good sets came from that game?
None.
None.
The sets came from that game.
What?
No sets came from that game.
I thought like I thought there was literally a set with the people from that game.
Nope.
Oh, it's from the MMO game, or from the MMO trailers. Knights of the Old Republic is dope.
That's what I'm thinking of, with the Eternal Twins and whatnot.
Oh, no.
It's still different?
Yeah, that's not Knights of the Old Republic, that's just the Old Republic, and there's like an MMO game, and they have like these dope trailers to promote it. That's where the LEGO sets come from.
Yeah.
If they made
They
LEGO
need to
sets,
remake that game.
Knights of the Old Republic, bro.
Yeah.
So many yellow lightsabers.
With like good graphics like Battlefront 2, that'd be so good.
Oh yeah. I want to
Who's
go to
excited
Knights of the Old
for-
Republic mock.
Who's excited for Squadrons?
I am.
Oh,
I've
Blue Brick
been
are like
ridiculously hyped.
I am not excited in the slightest for that game.
Oh, Jay, it's gonna be fun.
Wait, which game? The Squadron?
I just don't care. Like that, just the Rebel era, the Rebel Empire era has just been done to death. Like I just don't care
Yeah.
to see anything from that at this point. Like, can we just
We need some New Republic content.
I mean, it kind of is New Republic.
It's like
I'm
right
hoping- yeah,
out
it
of
is.
Empire.
I'm hoping that they make good Lego sets from the Squadron game, like a TIE Interceptor or one, or a bomber would be cool.
No way they're making Lego sets for that.
Would you rather have a?
But it would be.
Would you guys rather have a new Interceptor or a new bomber? Oh, shout out to Matthew T real quick. He says, watch
Interceptor.
Jay make the Boyle Lounge the prison and just put us in the... Bro, that would be a packed prison. Oh my
Bro,
god.
that would be.
By all means, the
Just
bomb.
looking at the mods online right now in the Discord, and that's like 8 of them, or 10 of them, because of the general hugs.
Why are they not here?
I don't know. Blue Brick is, I don't know, 5s.
Blue Brick is
I've
nowhere
been
to be
without
found.
Oh, Fives actually said something today.
Do you really?
Mm-hmm.
People in the chat are
Also-
saying bomb. I'm actually surprised. I would have thought more people would have wanted an interceptor.
Jay, this isn't an instructions question technically, but
Technically.
when I did this before somehow. I made the XML because the brick store whatever BSC file doesn't work for Mac for some reason. But the
How does it
how
not
do
work
I-
for Macs?
I don't know. Whenever I sent that, like I couldn't open it, so I just like
You're not supposed to open it. You just import it to BrickLink.
What? Okay, when I sent it to anyone who had a Mac, they said they couldn't use it.
They're not supposed to open it. You're just supposed to import it to BrickLink.
Well, okay, it goes to downloads, and then I can't do anything with it.
You just, I mean that's just a computer. Like you just need to learn how to use your computer better for that specific issue.
I don't think so. Anyway, for XML, how do I like make it a file? Because I did it before somehow.
You put it in Notepad and then save it as. Don't save it as an XML file. Just save it as a Notepad file.
Okay.
Trevor asked that Jay, you're going to build Melvin's Jedi Interceptor. Is that the one on BrickVault? If it is, then no.
Wait.
What's up, Jedi Bob? How you doing, bro? And I'm glad you like the camera setup, Trevor. I thought this would be a really interesting thing to try out for this stream. So
Sorry, Bob. More like controversy.
Jedi controversy. So I like this.
Yo, get him on.
I like this cone setup. It's looking pretty good. The only issue is I was gonna do half of it because in the game,
Kind of like mirrored on both sides.
I mean, so I was gonna do half of it because in the game there's a decent distance between. How can I show you this? Oh, between this and the back wall. But I mean, considering you won't be able to see much in here, I might just move it back, do the full circle, and leave like part of it open just so you can look inside, if that makes sense. Alright, Trevor says no. Melvin's is the better interceptor on Flickr. Bro, I mean, I definitely know the name. I don't know his interceptor right off the bat. But if you can send me the link, I'll definitely check it out.
For that Brick Vault one.
It looks good, but everyone I talk to says it's so fragile. Like,
can we just take a moment to talk about the Brick Vault Ghost and how huge that thing is?
It's insane.
And how Jay's gonna build it and put it on.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
I saw it when I went to Legoland Star Wars days. It was just the Sandcrawler is the real that has to be. I think my ATM 6 like looks like insane when you see it in person. I would say the Sandcrawler is like the closest thing I've seen to it. It is just ridiculous.
Oh, Jay, I think you saw that meme in meme chat. It was like that key dude made it. It was the Obama awarding Obama meme.
Oh yeah,
it was like when Jay compliments his own rock work in the Starkiller update videos.
Oh yeah.
Be funny.
I don't think I like compliment myself too much. I try to be sparing with my my self compliments.
That was the first one of my videos you watched.
I think it was more of lighthearted.
Oh yeah, I didn't mind it at all. I was just saying like realistically.
Yeah, I don't think you
that was
balk over your own performance.
That was the first one of your videos that I watched, and I'm just like, geez, this guy compliments himself a lot.
What is that? A Brickopotamus video? No.
Wow.
I'm sorry.
It's true.
At least
is
Brickopotamus is honest about it.
I'm glad I can help you.
I feel like I go out of my way to compliment other builders almost every single week with the mock showcase. I think I could compliment myself a little bit.
That's true. It takes a bit out of him. He's like, I can't say too much good stuff about people.
Exactly. What about me? I need to just do a mock showcase just about my own mocks.
That'd be funny.
YouTube user Rich Boy J has this incredible crate mod.
This next mock is by Rich Boy J.
What do you think is the best mock you built?
Boy J.
What'd you say? What do you think is the what mock I built?
What do you think is the best one you built?
I go with Vardos.
Oh,
That one's
I like
epic.
that.
What's
Thought
your
that was sick,
favorite
too.
one?
I'd still say Vardos.
Objective man.
Tig says, I try to be sparing when it comes to self-compliments. Jay says, as he compliments his humility. Oh my god. That's right. I'm not going to say anything nice about myself for the rest of the video, guys.
I hate myself.
This is going to be a Rich Boy
Jay?
self-deprecating stream.
Jay, you're
What?
horrible.
I know.
But you need to insult yourself to balance it out.
That is true. Alright, guys.
Our builds are better than yours, hands down.
Alright, guys. I'm stupid. I did it.
He's making an apology with you.
Oh, YouTube's gonna demonetize the video now after you said that.
Yeah.
Oh.
Wait, it's not YouTube Kids. I mean, unless you want to make it that way. We have Blue Brick for that. So.
That is true.
Did you see
The other day-
Bluebird's new quotes in quote chat or whatever it's called? Boyo quotes?
No, what
yeah.
was it?
Oh, you can't read it.
Yeah, don't read it.
It's from last stream and Colt, I guess, was watching the video or something. And, oh gosh. Just say, Colt offered to donate a sum of money.
Oh, yeah.
And Blue Brick was supposed to explain something. And one of the terms Blue Brick used is quoted, I think. Does that come from when he was trying to... Yeah, okay.
Blue Brick is a loose cannon.
He is. He's
The
just a
other
grand
day-
cannon.
The other day, him and someone else argued for over, I think, at one of the movies for so long, multiple hours. You know where they found the energy.
Oh, Blue Brick is like... Wait, I love Blue Brick. It's gonna be the other parent to the Resistance transport ship when it comes out. Blue Brick and I are gonna race that ship.
Oh my god.
It's gonna be great.
Oh, guys, by the way, did you know that they're making a Galaxy's Edge ride based off of that set?
Oh, thanks for stealing my joke. Wow. Thank
I'm
you.
kidding.
Y'all are so funny.
It was funny how you trolled me back there, though.
That set is too overpriced for 2 minifigs in it.
There's
No, it's not.
four minifigs.
Everyone, okay, I don't know why.
No, the
people
Gonk
thought
droid's
it'd
not a
be like
minifig. That's just like adding
$70.
bricks to the ship.
Droids are minifigs in my
Can't
heart.
disrespect Gonk
Honestly,
droids.
Brick. Alright, chat.
Gonk droids are amazing.
Chat, is a Gonk droid a minifigure or not?
If it gets
Yes.
a name on the box and a little slot, then it's a minifigure.
That's how I
This
feel.
isn't
Like
an
the
argument.
complete saga, it's a minifig. That's it.
Boom.
That's a debate that should happen.
Everyone's agreeing.
I see
What
3
about-
minifigs.
What about in episode 3 where they had the really long Gonk droids with 4 legs fueling the ships? Anybody notice those?
Wait, when?
I think it was in episode 3. They were refueling ships, and there was these really long Gonk droids with 4 legs.
I think I saw those. I rewatched Revenge of the Sith on May 4th. I think I
Those
saw
were
those.
like in
I don't
the,
remember that, but that sounds hilarious.
Search it up on the internet.
the sequels. I can't remember like a 4-legged Gonk droid or like a big Gonk droid.
I searched it up. There's no information on them, which is odd.
Oh. On May the 4th, I watched every single Star Wars movie with my friend.
Like, even
Nice.
the spin-offs? Oh my god.
Is that even
Yeah, it
possible
is a
in one
thing.
day?
We
It's
like
on the
stayed up all
prequels.
night.
It was on Clone Wars. It's called the Plonk droid or the Plonk droid.
What?
PLNK Plonk droid.
That's such a dumb name.
It's a
It's like a
Power Series
knockoff
droid.
version.
Plunk.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
it's the
called a
Leplin
plunk.
version. It's the Lepin version of the Gonk
Yeah,
droid.
That's what it's called, Funk.
Plonk droid.
Plunk.
Yeah.
Shout out
Just
to
a-
Clutch Powers with his profile picture change.
Is that,
Clutch Powers is the OG Lego movie.
Yeah,
haven't
I
watched
have
it?
like
Yeah.
I have that.
Now, Revenge of the Brick is the OG Lego movie.
That's true. Jay, did you ever
Fair enough.
watch? How old were you when Clutch Powers came out?
I wasn't even into Lego when it came out. Like I was already out of it. Like Clutch Powers to me is like a new thing. Like, it wasn't around when I was little.
Dude, Clutch Powers was so good.
That got me into Lego.
When did Clutch Powers come out?
I was young, so.
Well, okay, the
early 2000s, late 2000s.
The 2007 castle theme was out because they used it.
Yeah, it was either 2009 or 2000. Yeah, 2010.
Yeah, I would have been. I wouldn't have. I would like been in high school. Like I would have been looking at that.
Oh, I don't. Wait, how old would I have been? Probably like first or second grade. So.
Yeah, I was like probably around the same.
Looking at this Splonk on the internet, it's not this. The one I'm talking about is 2 times longer than the screen one.
So by long, you mean like it has like behind it? It just. I don't even know.
Yeah.
Is it like fat or is it like from front to back long?
It's about 4 gong
those
droids
ones.
long. About 4 regular gong droids long.
It's 2 regular gonk droids long, and it's like.
So that's the Plonk one. So this is the Plonk one. This one, the one I'm talking about, is longer than that.
Oh, okay.
Wait, how big is a gonk droid to like a real person if they were real?
I feel like they'd be pretty tall.
I think
Gonk droids are probably like, not even waist height. Nah, no way 2 feet.
I feel like in the movie though they're big.
Gonk droids are like 1.3 meters. So I'm not European.
Jeez.
So
meters are.
That's what, like 3.
It's a yard
something
minus 3 inches.
yeah.
Okay.
I'd say probably like 3 feet, maybe. Give or take.
It's a big boy.
No, like in Galaxy's Edge, there are gonk droids.
Padawan Brick says, "Hi Jay, my Walmart has the Sith TIE Fighter for $30 Canadian." Wow, that's incredible. Yeah, bro, get as many as you can. 30 Canadian.
Yo,
That's like what?
That's a steal.
A little over 20 US. Like, bro.
Get like 3 of them. Do that.
And there's this new Lego Star Wars game going to come out.
It's like October 20th, I think.
Can't wait to get it on my new
Right after
PC.
Squadron. My hand is burning.
Jay, are you gonna do a John Cena video with new game?
Yeah. If this like quarantine, I mean the quarantine's not over in Houston, but it's kind of clearing up, even though cases are. Anyways, if it feels safe to do it, yeah, I mean I would love to.
John Cena's mom won't let him come over. She's like, it's too dangerous.
John Cena's too dangerous to be kept alive. Trevor says the Plonk droid is in the Rookies episode.
Yeah, I saw
Trevor is probably like really excited about that.
Oh, I know that droid.
Oh, it's like it looks like 2 gonk droids combined. So that's what you guys are
Yes.
talking about. I have no idea. So it's just like a 4-legged gonk droid.
Yeah.
That sounds pretty silly, not gonna lie.
That's crazy.
That's something Dave Filoni would come up with.
Hey,
Yeah.
hey guys.
The child.
What's your Dave Filoni impression, Jay?
I don't know. It's like a, hold on. Hey guys, my name is Dave Filoni, and I really like Ahsoka. She's such a good character, you know.
Dave Filoni.
You gotta do the lisp. That's the most important.
My Dave Filoni impersonation is woof woof. Oh, woof.
Oh, Jay, I sent you the photo of the gonk droid on Insta.
We're just on Discord.
Oh,
It's on Instagram.
Oh, even better, because I don't check my Discord DMs.
That's how you know Jay is like tier YouTuber. He doesn't check his DMs. He's like, he's
No. I said
Too
I don't
popular.
check my Discord
Oh.
DMs.
Mm-hmm.
Holy crap, that's a big boy. Look at
I
this.
know. I'm making a mock right
Alright,
now.
guys, I gotta go.
I'm gonna do
Wait,
a
what's it
Plonk
called?
droid.
A Plonk droid.
Bro, that boy's chunky.
They should have called it a goonk droid, like a gonk droid with 2 O's. Oh, what's up, LS82? How you doing, bro?
That droid looks like
Yeah,
that
goonk.
droid looks like the top of the AAT.
Wow. I'm sure Brickopotamus would like that reference.
Yeah, a Gunk droid is a Gonk droid with 2 O's, so it's like extra thick, you know?
He's got like 2 C's. Thick with 2 C's.
Exactly. No, a Gonk droid with 2 C's.
It's the G capitalized, though.
Yes. No.
There we go.
I feel like it's one thing to say thick, like with a capital T, but a lowercase t and 2 C's is like...
That's true.
Next level thickness.
That's Ventress level.
Yes.
Oh.
Shout out to Padawan Bricks. Take care, man. Thanks for coming through.
On average, how long does it take to build like these sections?
I mean, all the sections are different sizes. So.
Yeah, I mean, it depends. Like the Snoke room took me forever, but like the cafeteria took me like a week. So it just depends on what it is.
Oh yeah, the Snoke room. That place looks cool.
Appreciate it. This room, like, so I'm working on this. I'm actually, well, I'm not gonna pick it up until I'm done with this, but I'm actually really liking this design.
How will you get the tower to change colors? Like, cause it's like all blue and.
Oh, I'm just like prototyping right now.
Oh, it's temporary.
Once no, this is definitely not gonna be what color it is. I just don't have. I'm just using whatever color just to make sure I like the design, and then I'll buy parts. Always figure out your design before you buy parts.
Very true.
Gonna head out, boys. Adios.
Okay.
Trevor says, Jay, are you gonna get the stickers from the new AAT? Don't put them on the set. Put them on. I'm absolutely gonna put them on the mock. LSCity 2 says Stonks droid.
Stonks droid.
Oh yeah.
So, now on, all of you guys, if you guys are epic memers and make memes, you can't use stonks now. You have to use the Rich Boy J stonks.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
That's the true. That's the true meme.
Yeah.
Go to the most recent Your Questions Answered video.
Oh, okay, yeah, just okay.
Or contact me on Discord.
Just
It's on the original.
chat.
That's true. I
Just
can do
post
that as well.
it on Discord, and I can just save it.
I don't know what I did with it. 1 second.
I've been subscribed for almost a year, and somehow this is the first live stream I've managed to catch.
Wow. Welcome.
That's it.
Welcome to the club, homie.
Alright, everybody check me in chat. I'm about to post it.
Okay.
Here you go. Wrong picture. Sorry. Here.
Which one is? Oh, the main chat.
I feel like today was a good day because I learned what a plonk droid is.
Yeah.
Oh,
Day isn't
yeah.
complete unless you learn something new.
That's a
I
good
know
one.
what I did with the picture. Found it.
I see it. I'm gonna download that.
For research.
No, I'm just gonna keep it.
That's the Gonk Stonks.
Jay, will you ever change your intro? Yes, when I turn 25.
Here you go.
25. That's the trick.
There it is.
Oh, it's this one.
Yeah. The Sea of the Techno Union. Found a new meme, and it involves a Wat Tambor.
Of course it does.
It comes from Clone Wars Season 7, and after they take like Echo or whatever and like blow up that place, Tambor comes in the room. He's like, "No, years of Techno Union research."
Oh yeah.
I'm glad that Echo survived.
I saw like video of it. It's like me coming to my old childhood bedroom looking for my Lego Star Wars sets. It's like.
And this is why I pay to have internet.
Oh, I go off to college. It's gonna be like Toy Story 3. Which Lego set will I take with me? It's gonna be that Resistance transport.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Bro, just
You
build
can
a
ride it
life-size
around.
plonk droid.
I'm making that in the studio right now.
Or are you actually?
Yeah.
Wait, did we ever decide if the gonk droid was a figure or not?
Oh, it is.
No, it's not.
I think it is.
Apparently we didn't.
I think it is
The Gunk Droid is
because
just
the battle
big-
droid is considered a figure and it's made out of
Yeah, but the gonk droid is just
different
a bunch
parts.
of pieces together.
No, but the battle droid has its own special pieces for it. The gonk droid is just brick built.
Yeah, but he's got a soul.
I think it's
Gonk droids have feelings, guys.
Bro, did you look into
Personally.
that eye? It looks pretty empty.
Oh wow.
I mean, if he has his own slot on the figure roster,
yeah. His soul is just not there. He's not a minifigure.
It's just a empty shell of
I
what it
cannot
used to
handle
be.
all of this gonk droid slander.
no, it's almost like we're talking about sand people.
Oh
Never
my
mind.
god.
Okay, I'll be back
But
in a
like
minute.
in the 2014 Sandcrawler, maybe didn't they have like a special gonk droid character, like a actual thing for it?
I mean, it was
I mean,
still
they had
brick
a
built.
special mailbox piece.
Yeah.
Like
Oh.
the original one. I mean,
Well, that's better than
printed.
bricks.
It's still
I don't
brick
know.
built though. That's the thing.
It's like they didn't invent a new piece, and I don't think that makes anyone a figure. It's just like I don't know.
Tambourine. Want tambourine, dude?
Tambor. It's the best Star Wars character by far.
Thought Tambor.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh wait,
Right.
why is the Discord server picture Rich Boy J with like Barris Offie? Because didn't he make the diss track on her?
It's
Who wouldn't get it?
Yeah. Basically,
Yeah.
it's
The
I'm
Scare
actually in love
Citadel.
with her.
Mhm.
Yeah, she's my
Right.
queen. But she's still a
Oh,
thought
you
though.
simping that. You
That diss
simping
track was good. I listened to that for like an hour.
Wow. I don't think I've seen an hour total of it.
And
He made a loop.
You're not a true boyo if you didn't listen to the Barris Offie diss track for an hour.
Sorry.
Okay.
Bad.
I
I only
did. Never
listened
mind,
to
I
it
lied.
for two hours.
I'm a guy who's 25. Lego makes me feel alive. Episode 9, I surely despise. I'm Rich Boy J. There we go. Trevor says Jay gonna get the new
I had a
advent
better
calendar.
one, but
I
I forgot
definitely
it.
will. I talked about the advent calendar earlier. I like it, but I don't. I'm kind of disappointed by the fact that there's no exclusive canon figure. That's my only issue with it. I'm a guy that's 23. Each day I.
Oh. Everybody's saying they like the sweaters.
I like the sweaters
I mean, they're cool.
in
They're
the advent
cute.
calendar.
That's actually, yeah, they're pretty cool.
They're cute.
They add something
Wouldn't you
unique
get-
that the other. They add something unique, unlike the other ones we've gotten recently. So
I just want my exclusive figures, man.
I have the old Vader, that the last one they made with the he
Santa
had like
Vader?
the Santa.
Yeah.
No, he had the Santa.
That's
I
what I
like
said.
that one.
We're getting 2 cool Vaders this year, though. The Christmas sweater Vader and the arm printing Vader.
Do you think that?
Yeah.
Do you think the arm printing Vader is gonna be exclusive to that set?
For a
Wait.
while, at least. I don't know.
Does
Maybe they'll just make that the new norm. Like, I would hope not.
Does
but,
the Advent calendar Vader have arm print?
I mean, it's not the same torso, and then no, it doesn't.
Oh wait, just realized that.
Yeah, that's the Christmas sweater Vader, so it wouldn't have it.
Tambor. Nice.
Man, figuring out these angles is difficult.
Yo, what's up, guys?
What's poppin', B?
Hello.
Nothing much.
Just got home. Well, I didn't just get home. Like about half an hour ago, I just got home. I got the Sith Trooper Battle Pass and the Duel on Starkiller base set.
Oh, nice.
So, yeah.
Sounds like a good day.
Yeah.
Sith Troopers.
Pretty much.
That.
I was just watching the stream while building, and I was like, all right, I'm gonna hop in the waiting room and see if I can call because I want to talk.
There you go.
Yes, sir.
What do you think of the PS5? It kind of looks like a duck beak.
It looks like a duck beak, and it also looks like a Dyson. It looks like a vacuum.
In the Xbox, that's all I can say.
I don't know. I mean, I don't really care what the thing looks like, to be quite honest.
True.
They say they have their own VR for it that they're gonna release. I think that would be
I
pretty
find
good.
it so funny that like people crap on like the PS5. They're like, oh, it looks weird. The Xbox is just literally just like a perfect box, and people still complain about that. Like what? Like it's a lose-lose situation.
True.
It's called the Xbox.
Exactly. Like it's a box. Like okay, like.
Just like, oh no, something's too random. Oh no, something's too basic. Like, what do you want?
Everyone just wants to complain about everything, and I know that sounds weird coming from me, but but it's true. I only complain about meaningful things like Star Wars Episode 9.
Ray, come here. Come here.
I have the walled minifig, and I'm trying to figure out.
No!
When I got him, I was looking through my bucket of all my Star Wars minifigs to find him, and I'm like, bro, where and when did I get walled? So,
Bro, don't question that. Just accept your blessings.
I'm gonna take a picture of this right now. I don't even have his legs on right now. I'm just gonna take a picture of this.
Bro, don't question your blessings.
I'm gonna put this in Lego photography. It's a beautiful image. Let me take it. That's hilarious.
Now, no more barking.
Bro, stop yelling at your dog.
There was nobody at the door. She just decided to start barking.
Bro, I would never get angry at a dog, alright?
True.
You don't get angry at the dog.
But she also bites people, so.
Okay, that's not a great dog.
Do you ever try hitting it?
No.
My gosh. I think I
feed
know
her
RJ
snacks and I try to train her.
I mean, is it really that bad to hit a dog?
Yeah.
Yes, they're living beings
I'm
too.
kidding, guys. Okay, before this goes too far, I'm not serious right now.
Okay.
Okay.
Just a little concerned for a second.
No, I do not condone animal abuse.
Come here.
I don't really like dogs, but I wouldn't ever hurt a dog or like let someone hurt a dog. I think that's pretty
Yeah.
messed up.
What's the dog?
Brick Builder Watts says, "Let's try hitting." That's a good trick.
Oh god.
I honestly would not put it past Anakin to like abuse his dog if he had one.
What are like dogs in Star Wars?
I mean, there's ducks.
Apparently, what's it? The dwarf spider droid. So I think it was Trevor brought up how in the Clone Wars movie, like a spider droid like shoots at an ATTE, and a B1 next to it's like, "Good job, boy."
What?
Oh my gosh.
It was in the Clone Wars movie, yo. Battle.
I bet Dave Filoni put that on there intentionally because he loves wolves.
True. Padawan Brick says, "Jay, I'm back from Walmart. I got 5 Sith ties for $24. Oh my god, Canadian each."
Bro.
That's like a bag of Doritos.
That is
Yeah.
like a bag of Doritos.
I got one of those sets. And then my mom got mad at me.
Why'd your mom get mad at you?
Because my dad let me buy it.
Wow. You should have been like, "Mom, chill, dude."
It's the final order. Calm down.
Exactly.
You should have just told your mom that you guys don't gotta pay the bills. Just buy some more tight daggers.
Exactly. I need 501st troops. I don't need to. I don't. Oh, I think the line is, "I need 501st troops. I don't need a place to live."
Yeah.
You can just live with the 501st Troops.
Exactly. I'll build a house out of 501st Troops. Oh shit! What's up, Solid Brick Studios in the chat? He says, "Jay, the background too much." Oh, I'm sorry, David. I thought it was cool. I haven't had any complaints thus far.
Wait, which one?
The background on the stream, the Lego Star Wars video.
Oh, I like it.
David's just mad he didn't think of it first.
It's okay to be jealous, David.
You guys know the Mandalorian Battle Pack? That was like, that came out. Oh, when did it come out? It came out like a pretty long time ago. It's with the
blue ones.
Yeah.
Those are good.
Yeah. You want to know what's funny is that I have so many of those minifigs because the reason why is because for my birthday or like for Christmas or something, from people who like don't know me that well, like maybe family, friends, or like just friends that I don't know that well, they at some point of time when they got me a gift, they got me that. So I like got this set from like 10 different people. So I have like a whole army of just these blue troops.
Those are actually worth a decent amount now. That's pretty cool.
I'll take a picture of it.
Oh, and David, where the heck is Mandalore?
Yeah.
See in chat?
Well, yeah, that was a real question. Where is it?
I'm gonna assume he's gonna conveniently not respond after that.
Probably not.
Jay has gone full.
Trevor says, "Good shot, boy." And the Spider Droid makes a little nod and makes a little sound. You have to watch the. Bro, I want to watch the Clone Wars movie. Maybe we'll do a watch party.
I haven't watched this.
Yeah.
There's this Star Wars movie where like Obi-Wan lands on Tatooine, and the animation is terrible. It looked like
Only expected of a wolf.
Where Mandalore? I need Mandalore.
Yo, he did disappear.
Bro, David, bro. David just, he doesn't understand.
Well, for him, I mean, yeah, I guess.
Bro.
I mean, the mock is in his house, and he doesn't. It's not really special. Like the finale's already set up for him.
Yeah, David just David has
Maybe
seen the
maybe
mock
the
finish.
puppy destroyed it, and he just didn't tell anyone.
David has seen the mock, so it's not a big deal for him.
Maybe Meredith let the dog on Mandalore.
Could you imagine?
He's just been trying to rebuild it the past week.
Bro, if a dog broke one of my mocks, oh my god.
It would hit that dog.
I would not hit the dog.
He would.
Let's try hitting. That's a good trick.
Oh my god. No.
Also, Jay, do you still need more mods? Because I don't.
Wait, did the dog break the mock?
I think
Maybe that's why he hasn't uploaded. Because the dog broke the mock.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Rico already made that joke. What's up, Stormtrooper Lego? Oh, what's up, RoboNut? How you doing, bro?
Yeah, I was gonna say we should probably mod RoboNut at this point.
Oh yeah.
RoboNut's dope.
He is.
RoboNut, do you want to be a mod? I won't bestow this
Is that even a
responsibility on
question?
you if you don't want it.
I mean, actually, I guess some people are like, no, it's a responsibility. I'd rather not have mod. But for me, that blue
David broke the
thing,
dog.
everything.
Oh, let me
Oh
have
my god.
Bro,
What's up,
earlier,
Clutch Powers?
at the beginning, when Jay was just like, bro, there's so much spam. We need mods. Like, mod.
Y'all weren't
Yes,
doing
they
y'all's
would.
job.
It's hard to do. Click on somebody's thing and time them out when the chat is moving faster than
If you
Earth from when
scroll
she
up,
blew
it
up the
stops
Jedi
the
Temple.
chat from moving.
Yo,
Oh, what's
just-
up, Xavier Soren? How you doing, bro? It
Was
says
in the
howdy,
moment.
Misa, not Jar Jar Binks.
Just did what Thanos did and just ban half the people, dude.
The dog broke
Xavier
David.
Soren not have a profile picture on YouTube.
Bro, Xavier Soren likes it nice and simple.
It's true. And it's probably like his school email or something. Oh, how's Xavier Soren not a mod though? He's a cool dude.
If Xavier wanted to be a mod, I would mod him.
Is Xavier on the Discord or no?
I don't think so.
Yo, did Robonut just disappear?
No. Clutch Power says, JD likes Phantom Menace.
No. Not at all.
I mean, I think it's funny to watch sometimes. It's hard to get through sometimes. It's not a good film, but I think it's okay to watch.
Like that's the thing. Like I have just that baseline of, as a Star Wars fan, I have that baseline Star Wars fan appreciation for it. But it is, I would say, by no means enjoyable for me to watch. It's just, well, okay, it's enjoyable to see Star Wars. Like I can enjoy that it's Star Wars, but I would not say it's a good film. How about that?
I fell asleep watching it.
Everyone did.
Except for those, how old were they back then? They were probably
I
like...
fell asleep in episode 4, but not episode 1. Also, Robonut just commented again.
Never. It's you're a nerd, Brickopotamus, okay? We're like 2 when you watch episode 4, and when you watched episode 1, you were probably intentively making notes about AATs.
I was about to make a joke about that. I was gonna say the people who like the AAT did not fall asleep watching it.
Bricko, admit it. You love Jar Jar.
Okay. Yeah, I do love Jar Jar, but Robonut finally responded.
Who thinks that Jar Jar's a Sith Lord?
He's not.
About that. Stupid. Okay. 2015 Star Wars YouTubers are dumb. Said it here. I'm one of those people back in 5th grade. I watched every single Snoke theory or whatever. I look back at it. I'm like, bro, I could have been.
Dude, I was convinced he was Mace Windu for a few weeks.
Oh my god, Bricko.
We were just children, okay? 5 years.
That wasn't that long ago.
Those evil people wanted content. Like every single Star Wars character that exists was Snoke, and then Snoke was none of them.
I'm in high school right now, and I wasn't even in middle school yet. So 2015 was a long time ago.
Was it Ryan Johnson that had the shirt that said, like, I don't know if it was a shirt. He had, like, or what, I forget. There was like a thing where he's like, your Snoke theory sucks. I don't know if it was, I don't know what it was, but I was like, I was so glad like Snoke wasn't at someone. Like that was exactly what we needed.
That's what Snoke was a clone, so.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Pretty sure Star Wars Theory made a video about that in 2013. He was like, see, the Snoke guy is going to be in the Star Wars film. He's a clone.
Is that how long ago that those films were like made?
No. The Force Awakens was 2015. Force Theory is just so smart that he can predict the future.
He can predict the future like the Emperor can.
That's how he knew Kira was Rey's mom, and he also knew that Snoke was Rey's mom. He also knew that Leia was Rey's mom.
Did he make all those predictions?
I don't know, probably.
Yeah.
Let's go see.
No, Snoke was Rey's mom.
Snoke was Snoke's mom.
Right, I'm gonna go to the beyond reaches of the galaxy. Go to my other account so then I don't get Star Wars Theory videos recommended to me.
Die, Jedi dogs. Goodness.
Jay, I have a question that all the fans are asking right now.
What's up?
Can you still do that hand thing?
Oh my god! I don't know. I haven't tried it in forever.
He's gonna do it on stream and break his wrist.
Bro, that would be pretty depressing.
But then you could not build Starkiller.
You'd have to
That'd be
get
sad.
somebody to call the ambulance.
I'm like, Mom! Mom!
Turns out no one's at home. Somebody on stream, call a 911.
Yeah, I have to give out my
I'd go over to Jay's house and put him out.
I would appreciate that.
Snap it back in place.
Wow. Thanks.
I would go to this length. I'd get 2 brick separators and go.
What the heck? I'm glad you're not an EMT or something.
Oh, brick separators? That's the best surgical tool.
Oh.
Have you guys ever realized, in the Revenge of the Sith, on I cannot speak today. I forgot what I was gonna say. Nice.
Josh Powers says, "Dude, remember when you slaughtered M&R in basketball?"
That wasn't me. That was John Cena.
Oh yeah, I remember what I was gonna
Could
say.
Jay beat M&R in basketball?
That was not me.
Have you
That was
guys
John
ever-
Cena.
You do it.
Have you guys ever realized that in Revenge of the Sith, after the first battle, when they get off Coruscant, it has one of the ships flying is the Millennium Falcon. I just realized that a week ago.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, how did I just realize that? I feel like such a noob.
I mean, it's not super apparent. Most people, I didn't notice it the first time I watched it. Like, someone had to tell me.
Yeah, I figured it out, but I remember I was just looking at the ships. I was like, wait a second, let me rewind. Is that the Millennium Falcon?
All right, so RoboNut says, "Hey Jay, I'm starting a Mandalore Dox mock." That sounds kind of cool. This is my first large-scale build. Any advice? Plan. Like, make I usually will go into LDD and just make lay out a bunch of base plates and make an outline for where I want everything to be, just to make sure you have enough space for all the things you want to do.
Also, his
big are the
Doc
Mandalorian
mock
dogs?
is looking awesome right now. He showed me bits.
Hi.
It looks great.
RoboNut loves his Mandalore, that's for sure.
RoboNet needs to make the Clone Wars arc on the docks for those. Is it the Pikes? Who was it who put the chemicals in the school's water?
It was I always call them the Egyptian dudes because they have those.
They look like
Egyptian.
pharaohs.
Yeah, they have the pharaoh hat, and they're really tall.
Who has seen the brick arts, like the Sith Trooper and the BB-8?
Oh, it's not a Sith Trooper. There's a shoulder trooper.
All right, so I think I've reached a stopping point for today's stream. I know it doesn't seem like a lot of progress, but designing on stream is a lot more difficult than just building. But I like the way this came out. So this is my little. I mean, you guys can kind
That
of
looks
see.
good.
I forget. I can just grab the camera now. I love building at this table because I can just move the camera when I need to. So I was working on this. I need to fill in these gaps right here, but the point was to just get a cone, and these are going to be tiles as well, and obviously it's going to be the right color. But I'm happy with this. It's the exact shape that I needed. So I want to put in some orders to get these parts in the right color, and cover these up. There's basically like a command tower that sits on top of this. If you ever played Battlefront 2, you'll notice it on in the middle of the map, and there's like a command tower sitting right on top of this. So this room, you'll look at it. The command tower is going to be in the middle. There's going to be
There's like a
stairs
bridge on it,
both.
right?
Yeah, there's a bridge that goes. There's a bridge that actually goes from like right here this way and right here this way. I'm just going to do this one because this would obviously be off the mock.
Right.
And there's a balcony up here that would go across, and there's a bunch of stuff, and there's cells basically down here on the bottom of the room towards the back. So yeah, it's looking pretty good. I like the way this came out.
It is.
I'll cover up all the gaps. It's just I just needed a prototype to make sure the shape would work, and it works, and I'm happy about that. So thanks to everyone for tuning in. This was a very fun stream. It was nice. It was a nice change of pace from the Zeta streams for sure.
Yeah.
I feel like it was nice to actually work on Starkiller on stream. It's been a while since I've done that. RoboNut says, "Bro, I cannot wait to see this prison come together. Though not gonna lie, I have a hard time topping the last update. The last update was pretty incredible. I think this update will be pretty incredible as well. Like, this room is gonna be so nice. But all right, guys, thanks for tuning in. Appreciate it. So one thing I will say, I'm probably gonna do another stream on Friday because I work Saturday. So
Whoa.
Oh, are you streaming Friday?
Yeah, I claimed Friday.
I mean, I'm sorry.
Yeah, okay, wait. Will it be not 3:30 to 5:30, or will it literally be like 3:30 past something?
Let me think. We, oh god. That's gonna be a problem.
Because it'd be kind of fun to do like a J stream ending. Head over to Brickopotamus' stream, everyone. if you
Wow.
know.
I mean, of course that'd be fun for you. Maybe maybe I'll do like an earlier stream just because I never do them. Maybe like people might appreciate that. I do like a 12 to 3 or something like that.
And then at the end, we put a link to mine. So
No, at the end we tell everyone to unsubscribe from Brickopotamus.
Oh yeah, free unsubscriber giveaway.
No, we don't bring that up.
That would actually be so bad. Be like, all right, guys, anyone who I'll give $50 to anyone who unsubscribes. From
He did that. He told a bunch of people to unsubscribe.
Next thing you see, his channel says minus.
It was in a
100
different context. I was like, oh yeah, I'm doing an unsubscriber giveaway. If you unsubscribe now, you get a Bible First Battle Pack, which is not true. Don't do it.
I mean, that was dumb.
I'm gonna do
Yeah, okay, fine. But I didn't think people would actually do it.
I mean, okay, like, if you stand in the middle of the stream, like, all right, anyone want to just shoot me? Like, can someone please shoot me right now? Like, yeah, like, you would think no one was gonna do it, but once they do it, it's too late at that point.
That's a pretty good comparison.
Alright, guys, so, thanks for tuning into the stream. The next stream will
Thank
be
you.
Friday at some time,
Yeah,
so
thanks.
stay tuned. And I love you all. You all are so beautiful.
Best content.
Thank you, sir.